Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly. Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Welcome to Harding Stadium for tonight's tournament playoff game between the River Pilots, coming in at 4-6, and the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. Tonight's game, as all games, brought to you by Rawson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Varium Chemicals, the Electric O, it's electric, Capital Recovery Systems, the Windfall Company, the O Patio and Pub on Lane, Wheeling Post 1, Apollo Cleaning and Restoration, First Christian Church, Steubenville, Pastor Nate Freeman, Gumbar Heating and Cooling, Guida Law Offices, Corey Winjet, Baird Wealth Management, IBEW number 246, Cedar One Realty, The Crazy Mexican Restaurant, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Hauser's Furniture, State Farm Agent Casey Johnson, Franciscan University, SBRTA, Mosty Funeral Home, Barrel Toyota, Edge Sports, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Water Transport, Tri-State Mobile Audiology, Ohio Motor Group, Route 22 Sports Bar, Jefferson County Health Department, First Westminster Church, Convenient Food Mart, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Valley Converting, the Jefferson County GOP, Ohio Valley Vision Center, Dr. Jagala, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Hood's Pharmacy, Dr. John Fiegel, Naples Spaghetti House, The Miracle Field, Anthony Mining Company, The Village Sleep Center, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, Lancia Villa Royale, M&M Hardware, Cena Strength and Fitness, The Target Shop, Attorney Adam Martello, Signs Limited, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, the Rink at Franciscan Square, Total Sports Connection, and Trinity Hertz Rental. Along with Dan Vogel and Tony Lelly, this is Jim DiCarlo. Tonight's playoff game, the only one in the state of Ohio playing tonight, so we're really honored to be here. No other games. All games were played yesterday So this is the only game in town as the Crusaders come in 7-3, winning a close contest last week with Carrick, and River lost a close contest 7-6 with Frontier coming in at 4-6. So we're going to go ahead and take the River Pilots, Mike Flannery's remote interview with Tony Lelly, and we'll come back and give you our pregame, keys to the game, starting lineups, and all that good stuff. So we're going to get Mike Flannery from the River Pilots with this 8-minute pregame.
Hello, everyone. This is Tony Lelly along with Dan Vogel from the Ohio Valley Sports Online, your Ohio Valley Sports Authority, with your October 31st, 2024 Coaches Show Remote Edition. Today, we are speaking with Mike Flannery, head football coach of the River Pilots. The Pilots football team out of Hannibal, Ohio, with a record of 4-6, will travel to Steubenville's Harding Stadium Saturday night to take on the 7-3 Catholic Central Crusaders in the first round of the Ohio Division 7 Region 27 playoffs. Saturday's game will be streamed live right here on OhioValleySportsOnline.com. You can also watch it on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Coach Flannery, we are really happy to have you spend some time with us today. So, Coach, 22 years at your alma mater, and this is your 13th opportunity for the postseason. Congratulations to you.
Thanks, Tony. You're breaking up a little bit. So we are in Royal Hannibal, Ohio here. So
okay, I got
you're
you.
fading in and out.
All right, Coach. You were hit pretty hard to graduation this year. You got a very young team. Is that correct?
That would be correct. We lost 12 seniors last year. Out of the 12, 10 were starters. Not making excuses.
Sure.
We lost our quarterback in game 2 of this year.
Oh,
Can you hear me, Tony?
I can hear you very well, Coach.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I was breaking up. No, we lost our playmaker Peyton Blue in game 2 against Martins Ferry, and our playbook surely shrunk up when Peyton left the field with a broken leg and messed up ankle. And actually, he played the other night a little bit against Frontier. He kept saying all year that he's going to come back, and it's the quickest recovery, although he's playing a little hurt. But we certainly have a strong relationship with Peyton. He's one of our senior leaders, and he was sidelined, but he still showed up every day at practice supporting his family.
Well, very good, Coach. So from a team development perspective, coming into this season, what did you see that your biggest need was going to be?
Well, basically every position. Peyton also, last year played middle linebacker for us. He backed up Cable Isley at quarterback, but actually he started out the season when Cable was a senior as a center. He got hurt in a barn and missed the last 5 games of the season, including the playoffs. And we were going to build a team around him and Lucas Dennis, and he's one of the top playmakers in the valley here. He's got over 1,900 all-purpose yards. So Lucas was going to be our guy, and he really got handed the whole playbook once Peyton got hurt. And a kid by the name of Parker Bennett stepped up and played linebacker for us, is still playing linebacker, and was one of the starters that started on that team last year, full of seniors.
Very good. Wow, that's pretty incredible. So, Coach, I just wanted to, I'm a retired football coach, and I'm a big believer in leveraging adversity to help improve the team. Does anything in this season stand out where you had to persevere, like in one of those extreme emotional events, which helped your staff work?
We opened up a season with adversity. We were challenged in the first 3 games. We opened up with Colonel Crawford, who's in Region 6, playing Monroe Central, who's 9-1, and
Right.
That's going to be a game Friday night, and then followed by Ferry. So we opened up with those 3 teams in Division 7, and we got down a little bit, but we were able to fight back against Magnolia was our first win this year. And then unfortunately we had to play Barnesville in game 5. And, you get a nice high by beating Magnolia and knowing that you got to face probably one of the better teams in the Valley. And it's the best Barnesville team I've seen Matt have out there, and they do a great job. So as far as adversity, we kind of, as a coaching staff, knew what we were going to have to fight up against. And so we had a lot of hurdles to cross and jump over. And so our kids answer the call. It just, we have a group of, I guess the best way to describe them as introverts. They're not vocal guys, and they're great kids, and we don't have to worry what they're doing on Friday and Saturday night after the game. But as far as stepping up, being team leaders, they're all collectively doing that as a group more than individuals.
Wow. So how do you think that they handled the adversity, Coach?
Well, they handled it just like any other team would. I learned a long time ago, when you win, you can practice more. When you lose, you have to be very discreet how you're going to practice. You don't want to, just make it miserable for the kids. So, they react well to practices and kept fighting. And fortunately, we finished 4-6. We lost a game we shouldn't have. We left about 21 points on the field last week, but no excuse. They beat us. They had a great game plan against us, but our defense only gave up 7 points. But unfortunately, we only scored 6 points, but left points on the field. So that's something we cannot let happen against a great Steubenville Catholic team.
Well, that's a good segue. So let's talk a little bit about that, Coach. What do you see your team's biggest challenge posed by the Crusaders?
Well, Steubenville Catholic, has always had their reputation as hard-nosed, blue-collar guys, and which we like to say that we are too. We're not much of a finesse team, and they're going to line up and use their talented backfield and athleticism, along with some very big linemen. And to name them all would be a discredit to those kids, because I think it's probably one of the better lines we'll face all year, offensively and defensively. And Coach Meek's got them going. He's always had great teams and fundamentally sound, and that's what you got to prepare for. And he's going to have his team fired up. They're getting their first home game in 13 years, from what I understand, or since 2013. And so they're playing for a lot of pride, and so are we. It's a chance of playing in one of the most famous high school stadiums, and I hope our kids can react to that environment.
Very good. So what time you plan on leaving, Coach?
We're going to probably try to leave here after we eat about 3:15 or 4:15, about an hour. Give ourselves about an hour and a half to get up there.
Well, very good. Well, Coach, we hope you have a safe trip. Thank you very much for spending time with us. Enjoyed talking with you.
Well, thanks, Tony. And, we wish both teams the best of luck and injury-free game. And I have a lot of respect for Coach Meek and his staff and what they're doing up there. And so we're looking forward to playing. Anytime you play against a coach that, does things right, you enjoy the football game. And hopefully we have some good officials on the game and it doesn't fall into their hands. Okay.
So he speaks very highly of you.
Well, we have mutual respect for each other.
Thanks, Coach. So again, I wanted to remind everyone that you can see the game broadcast live right here.
Capital Recovery Systems, headquartered in Columbus, is an exclusive government debt collection agency. Their primary focus lies in local government collections, with a specialty in recovering delinquent court cases, parking tickets, and taxes. If you have any outstanding debts related to local government matters, Capital Recovery Systems may be able to assist you in resolving them. Remember, they're dedicated to both financial recovery and maintaining a positive reputation for their clients. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Get someone who actually can help. Contact State Farm agent Casey Johnson today.
Well, we're back here, Reno Suckoch Field. Crusader Band playing the national anthem. People say the only game in town. Well, this is the only game in Ohio in the whole state tonight, as all the other playoff games concluded yesterday. River received or won the opening Johnny Gumbar Heating and Cooling coin toss, and they will receive. You have two veteran coaches, and Eric Meek and Coach Flannery for River, been around a long time, as Tony will get to the pregame here in a minute. Let's talk a little bit about the playoff picture. The Crusaders, with a win tonight, or River, will be playing Miller. If the Crusaders win, it'll be here at Harding Stadium next Saturday, and the winner of that game would move on to play the winner of the 1 seed Danville, Portsmouth Notre Dame, number 8. On the other end of the bracket is Beaver Eastern, the number 2 seed in South Gallia, and Conotton Valley, a team that's matched up with Steubenville Central this year, and Trimble, Gloucester, number 6. Some of our local teams in the OVAC that are still alive in Division 6. Number 5 Waterford is going to be playing Fort Fry next Friday. Toronto, in Region 21 in Division 6, that was Region 23. Toronto, the 7th seed, who won a squeaker last night, will be playing New Middletown Springfield. In Division 5, Region 17, Martins Ferry, number 11 seed, will be playing at Poland. And in Region 19, number 14, Wheelersburg, will be playing at Union Local. Wheelersburg upsetting Barnesville yesterday. In Division 4, Bishop Ready, the 8th seed, will be playing at St. Clairsville. And West Holmes, the 13th seed, will be playing East Liverpool. In Division 3 here next Friday, you will have Athens, without Joe Burrows, playing Big Red, number 2 seed. Athens is the 7th seed in Region 11, Division 3. And Tri-Valley will be playing next week. Also, the winner of that game will play Big Red, with the Tri-Valley expecting to win that contest in being the favorite. So it could be Week 3 Big Red versus Tri-Valley if they can get a win versus Athens. But first things first, we're going to go over to Tony Lelly for the Capital Recovery Systems pregame.
Thanks, Jimmy. I think we're in for a good game tonight, probably a little bit better than the River Pilots' foreign record shows. Like you heard the coach, they started out with some injuries. They're missing their starting quarterback. The second game of this year, he he got hurt, broke his leg or something. Peyton Blue, well, he played a little bit last week. He spotted a little bit last week, and he's going to be starting this week. I think the most significant thing about the River Pilots is going to be is their offense. They run a wing tee with 2 tight ends. They run it from a shotgun. They'll spread it out in the wing. They'll run wing tee plays from a partial spread formation. They actually run more like a single wing with direct snap. They'll land the quarterback up, but they'll snap it directly to the running back. So they'll do multiple things like that. Then they spread out, and when they're in the spread, they'll run primarily trips, but they will go doubles. And then they also get down and get into and run a tight wishbone like we saw Indian Creek do. So they do a whole lot of stuff. And the thing is, they'll throw out of all those formations. The quarterback is number 22, Peyton Blue. And for all of you being intrigued, this is definitely the biggest quarterback that we saw all year. He's listed at 6 foot 282. Now, I saw him in person, so I would say maybe he's closer to 40 or 240, 250, maybe. But he's a big dude out there. Of course, he's primarily going to throw the ball. He's not real quick on his feet. Although he'll run it, when he needs to, but he wants to throw it, and he can sling it downfield. Now, they also, when he was out, they played with number 5 at quarterback, Lucas Dennis. Now, Lucas Dennis, he would be more, he's smaller, of course, and he'd be more like a wildcat quarterback. He throws the ball well, but he runs the ball. So if they suspect the quarterback they're going to want to run the quarterback, they'll probably play Lucas Dennis, number 5, in as calling signals. When Lucas is in there, his primary receiver is going to be Wyatt Stalder, number 4. They also got a big fullback, number 2, senior fullback, 5'9", 215. So between the tackles, they could punish you. He's a two-way starter, of course. He's a linebacker and fullback. So on defense, their 2 defensive ends are very active, very quick. Number 0, Connor Miller, and Brad Johnson, number 24. Now they get upfield real quickly. They've got a defensive lineman, Derek Smith, who is 6'5", 362, probably the biggest guy we've seen, maybe minus the guy from the Smith from Indian Creek. But Miller and Johnson get up the field really quick. And something that's the first thing that I've seen this year is they'll do a zone blitz where and it's primarily with Brad Johnson. He'll look like he's going to come up the field. He'll hesitate, and then Parker Bennett will stunt as a linebacker, and Brad Johnson will then get back in coverage. From Central's perspective, their offensive and defensive line, their strength is going to be really challenged this week. Camden, their offensive defensive line with Bradley, Roush, Kostecki, Liebhaber, Mahalio, and Masaccio. Those guys are going to be challenged up front. It's going to be who's going to dominate between the tackles. And another thing, Steubenville Central, I think, has the edge, and Tommy Purgie and James McInnes going deep. They seem to be susceptible to the River seems to be susceptible to the deep ball. So my Hayamoto group. Oh,
go ahead,
okay.
Tony. Go ahead.
So we'll continue with the final piece here, the Ohio Motor Group keys to the game. The first one is Catholic Central needs to know at all times where Lucas Dennis is, because he's in. He'll be at running back. He'll be at slot. He'll be at wide out. He'll be at quarterback. They got to keep track of him because he's like, as Ray says, their Swiss Army knife player. They also, like I mentioned, number 2 is they have to win at the line of scrimmage, battle line of scrimmage. River is very big up front, so that'll be an interesting battle. And the third one I see is going to be critical is Wheeling Central's ability to communicate, to adjust to the different formations of River. Now, whether they have to make substitutions from the sidelines, or they invariably they're going to have to adjust their defense to fit to the River offense. So it will be interesting. And if they focus too much on the run when they're inside, you got to watch that tight end leaking out. So there's my 3 points. Know where Lucas Dennis is, win the line of scrimmage battle, and communicate to adjust to the multiple formations. And that's the Ohio Motor Group keys to the game.
Thank you, Tony, for the Ohio Motor Group keys to the game, and for the pregame brought to you by Capital Recovery Systems. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the Cedar One Realty starting lineups and the Commissioner Eric Timmons opening kickoff right after this break.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the Valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Guida Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit Guida Law Offices' website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corey Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, private wealth management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-282-5024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Halftime is sponsored by Berryman Chemicals in memory of Eleanor and Douglas Red Naylor, supporting area youth since 1960 through academic and sports scholarships, mentorship, and community spirit. Good luck to all area teams from Berryman Chemicals.
All right, we're back here. So, Tony, how about the Cedar One Realty starting lineups for both teams?
Okay, Jimmy, first of all, I need to apologize to my mother. I was told that I said Wheeling Central, and I'm sure she's listening, and I meant Steubenville Catholic Central. Mom, I'll genuflect right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so for the River Pilots offense, they're receiving the ball. We got number 2, running back Parker Bennett, senior, 5'9", 215. Number 3, Trey Larrick, running back, sophomore, 5'10", 177. Wyatt Stalder, number 4, wide receiver, sophomore, 6 foot, 151. Number 5, Lucas Dennis, Swiss Army knife, wide receiver and do everything, senior, 5'10", 160. Trail Thompson, number 13, tight end, junior, 6'2", 174. At quarterback, Peyton Blue, number 22, senior, 6 foot, 182. At tackle, number 53, Wyatt Jones, sophomore, 6'1", 266. At guard, number 56, Hunter Strawn, junior, 5'10", 154. At center, Carter Piat, number 58, junior, 5'7", 210. At tackle, number 65, Derek Smith, senior, 6'5", 362. And at guard, number 67, Michael Schultes, sophomore, 5'11", 225 pounds. For the Crusaders, Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders, Mom. Number 3, Jimmy Hernan, running back, 6'1", 180 pounds, senior. Number 12, Matthew Sprockeye, quarterback, 5'8", 145, junior. Receiver, Tommy Purgie, number 18. 6'1", 170, senior. Number 19, James McGinnis, receiver. 6'1", 170, junior. At fullback, number 20, Kyron Busick. 5'9", 165-pound sophomore. And number 25, Timmy Mahalio, tight end. 5'9", 180-pound senior. Number 53, Peter Liebhaber, right tackle. 6'2", 200 senior. At center, Rusty Musacchio, 5'8", 215-pound senior. Number 72, Peyton Roush, right guard, 6'2", 235-pound senior. Defensive end, number 74, Camden Bradley, left tackle, 6'3", 185-pound senior. And number 75, Johnny Kostecki, left guard, 5'6", 260-pound sophomore.
Thank you, Tony. That was the starting lineups brought to you by Cedar One Realty. We're about 3 minutes on the clock till kickoff. The Crusaders will be kicking left to right, and River will have the ball first. As we said, Central coming in at 7-3. The Pilots of River coming in at 4-6, but misleading because of the quarterback injury. Although they did lose in the middle, toward the end of the year, middle end of the year, to Shadyside 20-0, and they also got beat by Frontier last week. As you said, their quarterback played sparingly. The Crusaders have done a great job in the games I've seen, dominating the line of scrimmage, especially with Bradley and Roush. Huff is back tonight for the Crusaders also on that defense, and they've got some good guys in the secondary too, as they get a lot of two-way players in Sprockeye and Purgie, and they're really potent on the offensive end where they can break one at any time with Herndon and Purgie and Sprockeye, and Central capable of throwing the ball, but Eric Meek wants to do what Eric Meek does, run that ball and chew that clock a bit. Both coaches, Tony, extremely experienced and very, very successful.
I hope they don't take that to mean that you're saying that they're old.
No.
Yes, I really enjoy talking to the coach for River. Yes, he knows. I'm very impressed with his knowledge of the game, and they know each other well. And so I think strategically, I think it's going to be a very interesting game on how, on how they adjust to each other's changes.
Yes, this first quarter going to be brought to you by Mosty Funeral Home. I want to get a best wishes out to a neighbor of mine, David Sidlowski, who's really under the weather. Your thoughts and my thoughts and prayers are with you, Dave. And if any of you guys have some prayers in you tonight, hopefully you can say a prayer for Dave Sidlowski, a big Crusader fan, hopefully listening in tonight. Roush is going to kick off, and hopefully we can see the numbers a little better than last night up in Weirton. We had a hard time, me and Phil, getting the numbers, so it looks like 4, 5, and 6 back there. Stadler, Dennis, and Milholm, best I can see, unless is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
4, 5, and 6. Yeah, we're going to see all those guys in the passing game for sure. In the running game, they'll be running the ball and hopefully not intercepting the ball, but back there in the defensive backfield.
Well, 20 seconds. Referee about to spot the football, and we're going to be underway. The only game in the state.
In the state.
Unbelievable.
Captive audience.
I doubt that's maybe ever happened in the history of the OHSAA, as they made all games on Friday night. The reason this is on Saturday night is the Crusaders got a home game, and we'll have another one next week with a victory. And they share this Reno-Succoch field here at Harding Stadium with the Steubenville Big Red, who played last night. And so in order to get the home game, they're going to have to play on Saturday. Can't have 2 games on Friday. So this is it. This is the final piece of the puzzle to get into the quarterfinals of the regions here.
I think that speaks to how special this city is.
Yes.
Jimmy.
Huff tees it up. Squibber down there. Looks like number 3, Tony Lyric, 35, 38, and hit over there on the sideline. I think that was Purgie and Bradley, 74. So River's going to have pretty good field position as that kickoff didn't go very far. And they're going to mark it, let's see, somewhere right at the 36, I guess. Thought he had forward progress to the 38, but it'll be marked at the 36. So just underway here. River first possession.
Now look at Peyton. Is that the biggest quarterback you ever seen?
Yeah.
Oh, they go empty.
Empty backfield in
Too
motion
tight.
and got a penalty, and it's going to go against River for illegal procedure. So not a good start for the Pilots.
See what I'm saying? I don't know if I've ever seen two tights wing empty. You know, that's a very unique, and you used it, looked like they were going to run the jet sweep to the side. They bring in everybody. They're bringing everybody. Cool, Moundsville, Eric James, my man.
Eric James said he's watching.
Look, they're running to see it. Yep.
And
so they bring everybody. He's holding right there.
38, 43, and that is number 4, and that's Stadler. And a nice pickup all the way to the 42 and a half, I guess they're going to mark it down, or just at the 42. Always seems like wherever I think it is, it's always a yard further back, okay? So anyhow, it's going to be 2nd and 4 for River. Pam Cardell says good luck. Zach Blair and Karen Romano is listening.
Eric James' boys rocked it last night at Brook.
Got a counter there, 24, and nice tackle that time by
Jimmy Herndon.
Herndon, number 3, for a pickup of just 1, so 3rd and 3, Tony.
So you know, they're doing something that's very, very common, only they're emphasizing if you're going to run outside, you line everyone up tight, right? You got 2 tight ends, you run tight wings. That brings the defense in, and it makes you run outside. So here we go and see if they do it here. Tight wishbone.
Wishbone backfield. Handoff straight ahead, bucking through, barreling and muscling, and I think he's going to be about a half a yard to a yard short. Let's see where they mark it.
Parker Bennett.
I got to say it's 4-down territory here for River. What do you think, Tone?
That's a big, I don't know.
4th and 1 at their own 45, or they...
Tony Lely, Coach Lely would punt.
I would go for it
this
here.
early in the game.
I would go for it here, even though I don't normally like to take chances all the time, and they're going to go for it.
Depends on your punter, right? And if your punter's not real happy with your punter, but look at that. It says mano y mano.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Crusaders
with
crowding
that quarterback.
the line. Up front, push. I think he's got it. Yep.
Oh.
Got the first down, but barely. The Crusaders stacking that line of scrimmage.
You ever seen the quarterback hand the ball and then push him?
Yeah, there you go. Maybe Jalen Hurst does that every once in a while.
That's a big boy now. Look at big number 65 out there. 362 pounds. Right tackle. 65, Derek Smith. That's a big boy.
So they needed 15, and they just barely got 15. Ball at the 46-yard line. Clock moving. Under 10 minutes to go here. First quarter, no score. Sidecar.
Again, bring him in tight. Run wide.
And 45, 50, 43. That's number 5. That's Dennis. And down to the 48, I should say, of the Crusaders. So a nice pickup Tone of 6.
You know, Jimmy Herndon's got his hands full. He's playing that. He came up and playing that tight end, but he's got to play the tight end and he's got to play 2 wing backs. He got sealed by 2 wing backs and the tight end, and so they come outside. So they're going to have to make adjustments to that and get him some more support on the outside.
Definitely one of the bigger lines that Central has faced this year. So they have your boy Dennis in the backfield, in the gun. He's going to just go himself, trying to sweep outside, 50, 48, 45, and stacked up by Bradley right there at the 45, but 3rd and short. Let's call it 3rd and 1 for the Pilots.
It's very interesting. You know, they're outnumbered out there, and they're outsized for sure, and they're going to have to slow that down. That was a good. You know, when you get something and you have go ahead. I'll come back to that.
Okay, 3rd and 1 here, and the big boy under center. Let's see if he goes himself or hand it off, hands it up the gut. And I don't know if he's got it. No. Crusaders stuffed that baby. So it's going to be 4th and 1.
Look at that.
And I couldn't see the ball carrier, Tony. Could you get a number?
Yeah,
there?
number 2.
Okay, number two is Bennett.
Yeah, he's stacked up by Roush and Bradley.
Well, if you go in your own territory, you're surely going to go in Central's territory. So 4th and 1. And this will be the second 4th down attempt for River. Let's see if the Crusaders can make a stand here. As you said,
you got a big quarterback like that.
Best on best. You would think quarterback sneak, wouldn't you?
Quarterback sneak. I would
and
think.
He does it, and they're pushing him, and I think he's going to get, he leaned backwards and fell forward to the 43, so he just barely got it, was Peyton Blue. Crusaders almost stopped that, Tony.
You know, you got the big boy like that, and then they got 3 guys that they used to call aiding the runner. They don't do that anymore. Those 3 running backs just pushed up behind him, and, I mean, that's a lot of girth, Jimmy. I'm not sure how you stop that. I'm not sure they could, especially with that second effort.
In West Virginia, I don't know if the rule's different. They called a penalty for pushing the quarterback forward. He said you weren't allowed to do that in West Virginia, but maybe in Ohio is different. Straight snap back, pickup of 3, and that was by Dennis.
Yeah.
Down to the 40.
Direct snap. That was that direct snap.
So, like you said, sometimes it goes to Blue, and sometimes it'll go to Dennis or another person back there. So they're not even looking to throw a pass, Tony. They're
not. I don't think I would either. Yeah. You know, I mean, you go with what you think you're best at, right? And then you go from there. Now look at this. They're spreading it out. They heard you, Jimmy.
They're going to call timeout because maybe they don't want to throw it. So anyhow, we're going to have a Mario's timeout. 0-0, 7 minutes to go, first quarter. We'll be right back.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at 2 great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
Looking for a crazy good time? Come to the Crazy Mexican Restaurant in Weirton. Our menu is packed with delicious Mexican dishes that will make your taste buds dance, from sizzling fajitas to cheesy quesadillas.
Now we're back here. Twins right, twins left, Blue in the shotgun. And they're putting on an 11th player. They had a player short. Larrick comes running in. Empty backfield. And he's going back to pass. Quick screen out there to the right. A broken tackle there by Stadler, but picked up quickly by the Crusaders. Noah Huff. And maybe going to get 1 on the play. So 3rd and 5.
That was a really good play by Raheem Mitchell. They had that jet motion was there just to block him, and they had a play if they block him, but he stepped up and made the play. Number 4.
So we got a sidecar back there with Blue, and that's your boy Dennis. Snap back to Dennis, and he's going to go 35-33, first down, a First West first down. Looked like Blue was leading the blocking.
They give it to him? Yeah, he actually was leading the blocking.
So the direct snap that time went to Dennis, with Blue leading the way. He picked up a first down, so methodically down the field they go as they've taken up half quarter number 1. Crusaders haven't had the ball yet. Snap, and they're going to counter, cross buck, and broke tackle, and down to the 32. I think that was number 24, Johnson.
Tackle by Tommy Purgie.
On the carry. We're going to give him 6 on that. 2nd and 4.
That's that wing T counter from that inside position. Man, this is a very unique offense. They're mixing a lot of stuff together, but they're get behind those big boys up front and then just pushing them.
So again, got a sidecar, and it's going to go directly to the boy Dennis, 25 down to the 20, but a flag is down. Let's see if this one's going to come back or not. And that could be a drive killer, Tony.
Yeah, this has really been a very clean game as far as penalties go. They've played, how much they played, about 6 minutes.
River,
and
6.5 minutes.
No penalties.
River walking back, so let's see if it's a big one. And it is a 10-yard penalty, so now we're going to see if the Pilots do have a passing game. I don't think they're going to be able to pick up. They got 3 downs to do it, but I'm not sure they're going to pick up 14 yards on the Crusader defense on the ground. Clock churning, 5.5 to go.
Yeah, they need a +6 play.
The blue.
The counter.
No, fake. Throwing and way overthrown to number 2 that time. Bennett, well covered by the Crusaders. That was number 12, Sprockeye over there on the defense.
He had Aiden Milhone down there in a corner route, wide open. It would have been an easier throw, too. He could have just put it up. So I look for them to come back to that.
It was a good ball fake there, but the Crusaders did a good job there. So we got 4 receivers to the left here. Blue in the shotgun, rolling left, looking.
Got him.
He's open.
Got him.
Throw.
Overthrew him. Oh, no.
Got a little bit of a contact there, but I think it was an uncatchable ball, Tony.
Yeah, I think that.
Out of bounds. So incomplete. Now I've got a punt here, Tony, from the 37. Even though the receiver was open there, and was that number 6, I believe, for them. That was Milhone.
Mm-hmm.
It was thrown a little bit late.
He threw it out of bounds, so
I'm going to play field position here. I'm punting right here on 4th and 14.
I would say that's smart.
Let's see what Mike Flannery does.
Make them go the whole field. Again, what's your punter like, right? And here they go. They're going for it.
Yeah, they got trips left, single to the right. See if there's a quick kick involved here. Nope, Blue is going to go for it.
Penalty.
He's throwing the bomb, the home run ball way
got
out
him
there and off the Crusaders' helmet. Sprockeye did a good job catching up.
He did.
No call.
Got a flag out there, though. Top of the field, right there.
Flag near the river side, so he might have went out of bounds and came back in. Let's see.
No, he allowed to do that. And on the 36, I'm thinking he jumped offside. He moved, or was lined up offside.
Sideline warning. So it should be turnover on downs to the Crusaders, right?
Should be. There it is. Ooh. Penalty was a big one. Killed that drive.
Central bent but did not break, and will have the ball at their own 37. So good field position. It's their first snap here in the first quarter. We're down to 5 minutes, so River ate up the clock but came away empty. And we've got Twins right, Twins left. Sprockeye in the backfield with a side car. And give to Pergy. Cuts back 40, 41-yard line, so we'll give him 4. And there's your big number 65 in on the tackle, Tony. That's let's see, for them, that's Smith, right? Derek Smith.
Yeah, Derek Smith and Hunter Strawn.
So give him a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Crusaders.
He was pushing it a little bit until Mr. Smith grabbed him and almost picked him up off the ground.
Now that holding penalty stopped Rivers' drive. Crusaders. Twins right, Twins left, side car with Sprockeye. Give to Herndon, fake to Herndon. Sprockeye outside 40. They're going to wrap him up and tackle him. Number 2's over there, Parker Bennett, to put him down, maybe for a loss of 1 that time.
And I believe number 15.
Loss of 2, Tony. Back
Bo
to the
Charlton.
39.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 8. See if the Crusaders put it up in the air here. Quickly moving first quarter. No score here at Reno-Succoch Field. Only game in the state tonight. Winner will play next week against Miller High School. So we got Twins right and left. In motion, Pergy. Sprockeye back to pass. Looking. Getting pressure. Going to just have to throw it away, I think. And throws it out of bounds there. Pergy closest to it. Would not have been a first down had he caught it. So the Crusaders 3 and out. Going to have to punt back to the Pilots.
I'll tell you what, the Pilots did a really good job of shutting them down. I don't like to see them get in those passing situations. They need to try to run the ball and keep it inside. They've yet to go two tights, bully ball. So I'm surprised.
Back to punt, Noah Huff. Crusaders bring in their 11th player. Back deep, I'm guessing
Number
that's
5.
Dennis.
Yep.
Right? I can't see the number.
Yeah, that's the man right
Huff
there.
gets it away. Nice punt. Going to get a central roll, but it goes out of bounds at the 32 or thereabouts. Let's see where they mark it. Down to the 23rd. Well, he was 29. Now he's moving up to the 34. So 34 and a half. No score, 3:39 to go here in quarter number 1. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard.
Yeah, we're back a little quicker than normal. Let's see what's going on here. They mark it at the 35, so Rivers' second possession. First quarter brought to you by Mosty Funeral Home. No score. River did move the ball, got a few first downs. Crusaders 3 and out, punted back to River. Blue in the shotgun. Going to go quarterback draw, and he's getting nothing. There's our boy, Peyton Roush.
Yep.
Wrestled him down to the ground.
Yep. I was in on Wednesday at the Harpin Habit. I saw Peyton Roush, and man, he's a lot bigger than I remembered him. I didn't recognize him. Gosh, he's a good-looking young man.
He's had a stellar year, Tony. Stellar year. He's also the place kicker.
Man.
And he has done a great job on that defensive line. So 2nd and 10, no gain. Blue in the backfield in the shotgun, takes a snap.
It's like a reverse.
Rolling right, going to throw it back. Number 13
reverse
looking
pass.
to throw it, and it's wide open over there. Number 4, that's Stadler, who caught it all the way down to, but we got an ineligible man downfield, all the way down to the 48. This is going to come back.
I believe it's Wyatt Stalder.
Yep. He was open there near the sidelines, caught it for a first down, but play just took too long in developing, Tony.
Yep.
Ineligible downfield, so it's going to be a 5-yard mark-off, I believe, and make it 2nd and 15.
Steubenville Central read that really well and forced him way deep. I think that's what slowed the play down. It was very good defense there by Catholic Central.
Coach Meek chirping in the official's ear. Coach, you got that call, okay? As Dan Vogel puts on six jackets now, his 6th jacket. He's always freezing up here. Blue in the backfield, sidecar to his right. And snap goes directly to number 5, and that's our boy Dennis that you love.
Lucas Dennis.
And he's got 7. Nice play there, nice chunk pickup. Got about half of the 15 back. So 3rd and 8. They're going quickly here, Tony. Blue in the shotgun. Another direct snap. Running left, not going to get there, I don't think. Let's see, he got outside and he did make it. He got there and they're still fighting on the sideline. That's Dennis. I thought they had containment, but he got around that edge and got the first down.
Yeah, I saw holding on Hernan.
So maybe that's why he got around that edge, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, Tommy Hernan. Jimmy Hernan, sorry.
Jimmy had him, I thought he had him bottled up pretty good. So anyhow, it's a first down at the 49 for River. No score, 2:22, clock stopped, out of bounds. Dennis in the backfield. In the shotgun, snap to Dennis. He's just going to go straight up the gut. Now weaves outside,
nice
nothing.
Move there.
And
wow,
that was by Bradley, who stopped it initially.
Great play by Bradley, getting off the block and keeping it contained. Excellent.
Good pursuit that time by the Crusaders after he wiggled out of Bradley's hands, picked up 2. So 2nd and 8.
If Bradley loses contain, that play goes a long way. But he was getting blocked. He got off the block, turned him back inside to where he had his help. It was a good play right there.
So
there we
let's
go.
see.
This is unbalanced bully ball.
Dennis again.
Here they come.
There you go. Dennis cuts back, weaves back 45, 43, and he's going to be about a yard, 42 maybe, a yard short of that first down, 4 down territory for the Pilots. So they're going to mark it back at the 43, it looks like, 42 and a half, 43. So 3rd and a short 2 for River. Dennis again, running left, got the first down, 40, 35. Yep, he followed his blocks well that time. Tackled by Herndon. So
inside of a minute in this first quarter.
Stop clock, first quarter brought to you by Mosty Funeral Home. And we got the marker saying second down. It should say first down. Clock moving. Let's see if they change it, Tony.
What is the time of possession?
Yeah. Oh gosh, 12 minutes in the quarter. I'd say the Crusaders had the ball maybe a little over 1 minute out of the 12. Last play of the quarter possibly. Ball on the ground, 35-30 down to the 27.
New ball carrier this time.
That was Stadler.
Ryan Stadler.
And he picks up almost 8 down to the 27. Got to get to the 25 for a first down, and River doesn't have to snap the ball, and they're not going to.
Yeah.
So that's the end of quarter number 1. River has possessed it twice very well, but we're still scoreless here at Reno Suckage Field. We'll be right back.
Even Darlo Saba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
Everhart Bow Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bow ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bow Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
We're back here. Second quarter brought to you by Hauser's Furniture. River on the move here. A couple penalties have hurt them, Tony. 2nd and 2. Direct snap to Dennis, trying to get outside. Bottled up, and he may or may not have that first down. I think he just snuck inside the 25, so that's going to be a first down at the 24, I believe. Let's see, they're moving the chains, see where they mark it, and they are going to mark it there. So first down and 10 at the 24. This drive started at the River 35, and it's been all on the ground except for one pass that was called back with ineligible man downfield. I look for the Pilots to keep the ball on the ground here, Tony.
I agree with you, Jimmy. But right now, you know, Crusaders got to be thinking, bend, don't break. You need a turnover or something here.
Yep. Dennis in the backfield, direct snap. There he goes left,
Oh,
down to the 20
collapsed.
and down to the 15.
Wow.
14, maybe the 13, so it's going to be another First West first down, and we're in the Guida Law Office red zone.
They just collapsed the defensive right side of the Crusaders.
You're right, Tony. You talked before the game. Lucas
Man.
Dennis, he makes things happen, man. He's hurting
Sure
them
does.
with their speed. It is on the 13-yard line, so 1st and 10 for River in the red zone here. Guida Law Office red zone, looking to strike first. And they're going to Blue and Dennis both back there. Dennis again, Blue leading the block.
Oh,
Not
nice
this
tackle.
time, baby. That's Herndon over there with a gain
Why they
of
missed
1.
him? Nobody blocked him.
Herndon with the stop, gain
Maybe
of
that
1.
Maybe that was the break that they needed here.
Well, I
Second
don't know.
and long.
Do they have? You've talked to their coach. Do they have any field goal potential, Tone?
They had a field goal kicker out here in the pregame. He didn't have much distance. I didn't. Yeah, they were practicing that. They have a.
So Stadler sidecar to Blue.
Kristen
Right to
Isley is their
Stadler,
holder.
looking left behind Blue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's electric. Touchdown Stadler. Left side of the line, just gaping holes, Tony, over there.
He was just patient and he just waited, and it was a stalemate initially, right? But he just was real patient, and the bigger River lineman just got momentum going, and opened the hole.
So a 65-yard drive from the 35-yard line. Stadler 13-yard run, and they're going to go for 2 here, Tony. In the backfield, you got Lyric along with right in front of Blue, and now they
swinging. This is a swinging gate.
Okay, Blue with a couple of blockers in front of him, rolling right, looking to throw it. Throws it, one-handed grab. Did he get in? It fell out at the end.
Did not complete the catch.
It was a nice play to Stadler. He couldn't hang on. So River goes 65 yards on their second possession and strikes first here. 6-0 Pilots, 10:49 to go. We'll be back.
This game is brought to you by Express Wash Touchless Car Wash on Sunset and Express Care Car Wash in Wintersville. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your schedule, you can be sure to get your vehicle clean at either of these 2 convenient locations. Car cleaning made easy. Express Wash and Express Care Car Wash is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
Now we're back, as you said earlier, Tony, 10:49 to go in the second quarter. It's been all River in time of possession. The Crusaders, probably out of the 13-plus minutes, have barely had the ball 1 minute. Let's see if they can get good field position and tie this up or take the lead, as River's going to kick off. Purgie back there, and kicking away from Purgie. And 25, number 20, 30, 32 gets wrestled down. That was Busick back there with Purgie.
Jimmy, this is a game where each possession is going to be precious. You know, they took a page out of Eric Meek's playbook. I'd like to see him come back and just, line up and start doing the same and see if he can't move the ball in between the tackles.
So they're going to mark it outside the 32. We'll call it the 33-yard line here.
Nope. They're going to spread out. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
Let's see, we got a timeout. What's going on, Tony? Timeout Crusaders. So Mario's timeout, 6-0 River, quarter number 2. We'll be right back.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
Are you seeing the world as clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top-quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at 740-283-3937 or visit OhioValleyVisionCenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center. Your vision. Our
And
focus.
we're back. Sprockeye fake handoff. Nothing there. He's battling and bullying his way out for a couple. As only the fourth offensive play for the Crusaders. And he got something out of nothing there, Tony. I'm going to give him 3.
It looks like I got my wish. They're two tights. T backfield or full house backfield, we used to call that. And here they come. So it's going to be mono, e-mono maybe from here out.
Yeah. Football in a phone booth.
Look at that. That's right. Here we go.
Sprockeye straight ahead. Quarterback draw. He
See
breaks it. 45, 48, almost to midfield. That was Purgie, not Sprockeye. Direct snap to Purgie.
Do what they do. Line up, and here we come.
They are going to mark him at the 50.
Good. They run that really well.
Give him 14 yards on that.
Sit back there, just be patient, and let the big boys in front of you move them out. I don't know if I'd try to move out number 65, but they ain't got to run right. Looks like he's nose guard right over the ball.
2 side cars back there. And Herndon gets the direct snap. 40,
there you go.
45, 43, 40, 39, 38-yard line. Another First West first down for Jimmy Herndon. So here come the Crusaders. 3 plays. They've gone from their 33 all the way down to Rivers' 38-yard line.
Yeah.
12-yard gain. So we had a 3-yard run by Sprockeye, and a 14-yard run by Purgie, and a 12-yard run by Herndon.
That's what Stevie says, be who you are, right? And so here they are.
Back in the backfield.
Purgie
missed it, and he just had to fall on it, and that's going to put him way behind the sticks.
Way behind the sticks.
All the way back to the 47-yard line.
It's okay. Now, if it's me, I don't think they need to throw. They just had 2 big plays going between the tackles. Be patient. They don't need I don't think they need to throw. They can bust the plays by dialing something in between the tackles.
You can be in 4-down territory depending on what you pick up. You don't have to get it all back at once. It's 2nd and 19. Let's see if they can get half of that back here, Tony. Sprockeye
at
under
least.
center.
Got to get half.
He's going back to throw. Looking open is Huff. Cut the ball, and he's going to get about 6 or so down to the 40.
It's a good pass. It's a good pass right there.
Good safe pass.
So they got.
Where are they going to mark it, Tone? Let's see where they pushed them out of bounds. They mark it back at the 42. Not as much as I thought. So 3rd down, and let's call it 14 for the Crusaders, with the possibility of being in 4-down situation.
I would say so. They're
again, try to get half of this right here.
Right.
Sprockeye under center, eye backfield. Got Purgie left, out left, receiver right. Sprockeye back to pass. Looking under pressure. Going to run it. He may go 40,
get half.
35, 30.
Keep it up.
3-yard line. So he did get what you wanted there, Tony. A little more than half. So 4th and 5, it gives him in potential 4-down territory here.
I'm saying 4-down territory.
Oh, you got to go here. Yes.
Because the possessions are going to be few and far between with these 2 guys, right?
Yep.
So
4th down.
You got to take advantage.
A long 4, short 5. Just outside the 32, they got to get down to the 28.
This is only their 2nd possession, right?
Right, and we're down to 7 minutes, almost half a quarter here. Eaten up. Big play here in the quarter. 4th down. Both teams have gone under center. Sprockeye, eye backfield. Back to pass. Looking long, not there. They got him bottled, but he's wiggling out of there.
There he is. Come on.
Get it there. He's going to be really close to that 1st down. 30-29, and I think he's going to be just short, Tony.
Yeah, it looks short to me.
I thought he had that, Tone, there. And I think he kind of lost his footing a little bit.
Kind of hesitated. The guy grabbed him by his. Okay. I like the call, though. I'm good with that call.
So River takes over at their own 29, 6:43 to go, quarter number 2, up 6-0.
Yeah, so we're going to see this game's not going to last very long. They're going to We should see more of the same. It's going to come down to turnovers and penalties, right? Because they got to win the first downs. I think Central showed a little bit more explosiveness in the running attack. These guys are just, of course, there's no cloud of dust. There's a 3 yards in a cloud of rubber, I guess, now with the turf.
Rubber pellets,
3 yards in a cloud of pellets.
And that's going to put him behind the sticks as the snap goes to Dennis. Okay, so 5-yard penalty. So it's Stolder, right?
Stolder.
Okay.
We thank you for correcting us. We appreciate you listening to us.
Yep. So thank you, Dan. Stolder.
Yeah.
Wyatt Stolder there, number 4, scored the touchdown earlier.
Miss Walters, thank you very much.
Dennis looking to throw this
there you go.
time. But
go. There he goes.
Tuck it down and run and get to the 25 and get pushed out of bounds there by, there's our boy again, Camden Bradley, right?
Yep. Good job, Camden Bradley. Getting him out of bounds. So now they're behind the chains.
Yep. Got to pick up a 2.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 1. They knocked him out at the 24. So he may not have got anything there, Tony. So second and maybe 14 and a half, let's say. Boy, they're in a tight formation.
Foot to foot.
Blue back there. Let's see who they snap it to. They don't snap it to Blue. He's leading the block there for Dennis. 30, 32, 33 maybe as he falls forward, and the stack of Crusaders in the pursuit. So big third down here for River. Call it third down and about 5, maybe a long 5. They need to get to the 39. They're inside their own 34. Clock ticking, 5:40 to go, 6-0 River as they went 65 yards on their second drive. And a Stolder touchdown run of 13 yards put them up 6-0. The extra point was no good. The Mosty extra Funeral Home
direct snap. Here it comes.
Goes again. 35, 38.
Short.
Falls forward. I think I'm going, Tony.
He's short. Oh, wow. Yeah.
4.5 yard. Or they stopping the clock. They may measure.
I think they're far enough out to go, but
I think they're
5
short.
minutes to go.
They're definitely short. I'm going. You've been getting some chunks. They're going to bring the sticks in, but I'm telling you, I got that Ohio Valley Vision Center good eyesight, and you're going to be a half yard short here, okay?
Okay.
I'm not missing this one, Tony. All right? And I'm telling you, they're going to go.
Ohio Valley Vision Center. So the pressure's on.
The pressure's on me, okay? Doc,
you may lose the sponsor here, Jimmy.
Yeah, I might.
Oh, they got the first down, Jimmy. Oh my.
Wait a minute. Change.
Stretch
Central
the chain.
says no. Central says no way. I don't know what happened there. I think the chains got caught there, Tony. All right, so sorry about that, folks. First down at the 39. Well, where the chain was marked across the side, it looked to me a half yard short. But again, when they came out, they just got it by inches. So Blue in the backfield, and you just don't know who they're going to snap it to. Dennis, right to Dennis. Blue leading the block, going outside, 40, 45, 48, almost to the 50. So probably another first down as he gets to the 49.
That's a lot of beef out there, and those guys, ultimately, they're out there on cornerbacks, halfback. You got, Big Blue, he's a quarterback, but he's he's 240, 250, and he's leading the charge. And you got number 4, you got Raheem Mitchell. He's 5'11", 160, and he's going against 6 foot 250 quarterback, leading the play.
He got the first down there, Tony.
Yeah,
looks like the nose of the football, and we got a timeout, and I believe that was Steubenville Central who called that timeout. We'll just keep it here, 6-0, 4:40 to go in quarter number 2. River ahead, and the Crusaders have only had 2 possessions the whole half, 3 and out, and then they drove down and got stopped by a half a yard on 4th down with a good drive on their second possession. So right now, the way this game's going, Tony, you can't afford to have another score here before half.
I agree. 4:40 to go. Central needs to get the ball back. Only down 6-0. And so, but how this is going to go, it's going to go, if they keep it up like this, it's going to go so fast, they're going to wonder what happened to the game. But I agree. We need to stop. They're playing very clean, as far as penalties go, no turnovers. That's going to be the moment, Jimmy, that's going to turn this game.
Well, they put two guys in the backfield. You're not sure which one they're snapping it to. There's Blue, and there's Dennis. It goes to Dennis. Blue leading the way, and Dennis spin moves, gets out of contact in the backfield by Roush, picks up maybe 2.5, got something out of nothing into Crusader territory.
Yeah, Peyton got in there and got a hand on him. He was able to spin free from it, but you see what happened. I think ultimately they got to get an attack this formation. They got to get a good read on this, and then they have to put pressure and apply pressure to the point of attack. Right now they're sitting back and they're waiting, and it's not going so well. See, it's coming this way, right?
Back to
here it comes.
Coming left there.
No
Blue
surprises.
Leading. It's Stolder, and he gets 3 yards down to the 44.
So, really, they're going at the strength of Steubenville Central. They're going at the ends, right? They have to be able to apply pressure at the ends. It looks like that they moved them out. They got out of the 4, and now they bumped out Roush, and they bumped out Bradley, and they're not just playing, inside the regular 4-man front.
River churning that clock, play clock down to 15. Let's call it 3rd down and 4, just outside the 45. Yep. River probably in 4-down territory. Direct snap, and they're going to go counter 24 this time, and he does get the first down. That number 24 for them is Johnson. Big play. They gave it to Dennis and countered back with Johnson across the grain, Tony. Big first down for River.
When you're playing inside, they lull you to sleep with that. Those backers got to keep their eyes on those guards, and when that guard pulls, in this game right now, they're just playing on instinct, right? They're just going to the ball because they're getting beat, but they have to read their keys.
It's a First West first down, 2.5 to go here on this snap.
Right.
Again.
Coming this way.
They're going to go left this time with Dennis. He's down to the 35 almost. Going to mark him maybe short of that by 0.5 yard. So good pickup, a little bit more than 4.
So that was only, I think, the 3rd time they ran a counter play before. They're running right to that formation. Wing, direct snap. So are they going to go left again? I would. They ain't stopped it.
And they are. Here goes Dennis. 35 down to the 31, maybe 31.5. So they're going to be 1.5 yards out. They still got 2 timeouts, and we're still down over 2 minutes, still down close to 2 minutes. So 3rd and 2. They should have some sense of urgency, though, Tony.
I'm a firm believer, Jamie, you run it until you stop it.
Yep.
I'm going to run it until you stop me.
And if I'm the Crusaders, you're going to have to take, you're going to have to crowd that line as much as you can.
It's coming here. They're outflanked again.
Yep, here goes right. Dennis again. And
come on, attack it.
Got him this time.
There we go.
That was number 25, Timmy Mahalio. Yeah. Big play. Stopped back for a loss back to the 32. So 4th and a long 2 here as the clock keeps running. And we're going to get a timeout by River. And with that, we're going to take it with us. 1:28 to go, quarter number 2. 6-0. The Pilots will be right back.
Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and Tri-State area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
Looking for the perfect spot to catch the game? Head on over to Route 22 Sports Bar in Weirton. We're not just a sports bar. We're the benchmark for sports bars in the Ohio Valley and Pittsburgh area. Savor our perfectly cooked bison burgers, fresh salads, and more. Wash it all down with a delicious beverage of your choice. Route 22 Sports Bar, where good food meets great sports. Find us at 3073 Springs Drive, Weirton. Route 22 Sports Bar, your game day destination.
Now we're back here.
There it is.
Direct snap to Dennis, running left, got the first down, plows, bullies his way down to the 25-yard line. So quick snap, we got some penalty here. Another penalty.
One.
They
Looks
may
like
be
they're going to be
the second
against
one
River.
against River. I don't know if the first one was, but it will be a first down, Tony. But it sure may take them out of scoring position if they're both against River. We'll see as the officials are discussing that. So Dennis over that left side again, Tone.
It looks like words are said over there.
Let's see if it's offsetting or if it's against the Pilots. And it could be a double 30-yard penalty. Let's see.
Oh, he's pointing at Central.
After the play.
Personal foul, Steubenville Central. Personal foul, River. Offsetting penalties. Yep. First down and 10.
So they mark it back at the 28. I thought he was all the way down toward the 25. But one thing here, River has to give some sense of urgency. The scoreboard says 2 timeouts left. We think they have 1. And we're at a minute 21, and the clock's going to churn right now as they start it here.
Steubenville Central gets the ball out at halftime, so that's going to be really important.
To Dennis going right now, trying to cut back against the grain down to the 23-yard line. As we're going to be under a minute, we got a River player. That's Blue that's getting up slowly. 34 on the play clock.
Clock's still running.
59 on the game clock. They're going to have to show some urgency as Solder comes in, and Blue's going to go out.
Don't understand why they're not stopping the clock. Okay, so they're just going to snap the ball to Lucas
one or
Dennis.
the other, Dennis or Solder. They're both back there. Goes to Dennis, Solder leading the way. And
way to go, Peyton Roush.
There's Roush. He's going to have a timeout by River. 31 seconds to go.
That was really big right there.
Yes, it was. So we're going to take a Mario's timeout here. 6-0 River. Let's see if the Crusaders can make a stand here before the half.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
3rd and 5. River down to 0 timeouts left. 31 seconds to go. River at the Crusader 23-yard line. Blues back in there. And they're going to put this up, I think, Tony. They got 4 receivers to the left. Blue rolls to the left, looking to throw it. Throwing it long and almost caught out there by, looks like Solder in the end. Is that number 4?
Number 6. Number 4, yeah.
4? I thought it was 4.
Yeah, there's 4 and 6 back there.
Okay.
Yes, 4. Yeah, 4.
See, I like the
Wyatt Stalder.
I like them throwing the football. I'd like to have seen Blue roll to his right instead of his left and throw against the grain there. They're going to have...
Yeah, you got to run away from Superman
right,
Roush.
Twins left.
4th
Blue
and
in the
4.
backfield. He's going to throw it straight back.
Oh, look at that move.
Oh,
Peyton Roush. Get the ball. Is he getting the ball?
Roush and Bradley, right?
Roush and Bradley.
The dynamic duo, baby.
I'll meet you at the quarterback. Did you see that spin move? Roush said that, you know what? When you're in a critical situation and the young man is cool-headed to do some fancy stuff like that, that was awesome. I love it. I love it.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yes,
there,
it was.
Crusaders hold them, so 20.6 to go. Let's see if Central's going to be conservative. As Rivers got
I love
15,
that.
They got
That
guys
was awesome.
15 yards back, 30 yards back. They're not going to let anybody get behind them. Sprockeye under gun in the eye. Let's see if they hand off here.
Hand the ball off.
Yep, I would. Give it to Herndon, straight up the gut, 35,
That's
40,
it. That's it. Come on,
yard
baby.
line. First down.
14,
Crusaders
timeout.
still with a timeout. They're going to. It's a first down. Let's see if they hustle to the line or they call a timeout. They did call their last timeout. So we'll take it with us, see if the Crusaders can get a score with 13 seconds to go in the half. River 6, Steubenville Central 0.
Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons knows how much sports means to the Ohio Valley.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Eric Timmons. I'm passionate about local sports and I support our youth in their endeavors. Good luck to all area teams this season.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
Yeah, here we go. We're back.
We're back. 13.2 to go. This is only Central's third possession, Tony. The first one ended 3 and out. The second one got stopped on a 4th down at Rivers 29. And this one isn't much of a possession. There was only 20 seconds to go, but the Crusaders seeing what they can do here with 13 to go at their own 45. Sprockeye in the gun, looking to go long, looking. A lot of protection. Now the protection busts down, but he scrambles out. 3-man rush. Sprockeye.
Throw it now.
He's going to run it, and that's going to hurt because it's going to eat up clock. He's got a first down. Now he goes back. The quarter is over. He got a penalty flag down. Sprockeye to the 35, and they're going to knock him down at the 35-yard line. And this half's going to come to an end unless it's against River, which I doubt.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
Rivers going to the locker room already.
Decline.
So, against Central, decline. So first half over. River 6, Steubenville Central 0. The Crusaders will receive the second half. We'll be back for the Berryman Chemicals halftime report and the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusader Band right after these breaks.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Now we're back. Halftime here. River 6, Steubenville Catholic Central 0. It's been a rushing attack for both teams. Not many yards in the air, Tony. Like you said, 3 yards in a cloud of pellets, not dust, right?
Right.
And Rivers had the best of it in the first half, but the Crusaders have shown ability to move the ball in their last 2 drives. They only had 3 possessions the whole half. Rivers also moved the ball pretty effectively. I look for the Crusaders to come up and keep crowding the line, force River to put the ball up in the air. Crusaders have dual threats. Sprockeye's done a good job getting away from traffic there. So, you know, really hard played first half's gone to River. Your first half comments.
It's been a really clean game. Very little penalties, no turnovers, and that's very rare for a high school game. right? Especially the no turnovers. We've got two halves of ball. Percentage to say it's going, and if it keeps close like this, the turnovers are what's going to sway this game.
River scored at the 10:49 mark. They went 65 yards, all on the ground. A Stolder 13-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was no good, and that's where we stand. Although River threatened again there before the half, the Crusaders stiffened up. And we're going to now take it down to halftime to the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusader Marching Band.
Here's the Crusader Marching Band with Cheap Thrills. Now, a song by the American band Pregame. It's an adult contemporary pop song with a little mariachi thrown in. From 2012, here's the Crusader Marching Band with 50 Ways to Say Goodbye. Our final senior show selection contains the lines, "You know time falls on when you're waiting for the song to start. So I'll stop talking." From 2013, here's the Crusader Marching Band with Fall Out Boys of Phoenix. For our next selection, we go back to 1969 and the first national single from Michael and the Jackson 5. Here's the Crusader Marching Band with "I Want You Back."
we're back here. About 10 minutes probably to go before the second half kickoff, as they're going to have teams warm up for 3 minutes and still have about 7 minutes on that clock. First half scoring was very minimal in the second quarter at the 10:49 mark. The River Pilots scored on a Stalder 13-yard run, capping a 65-yard drive. Tony, time of possession all goes to River. River has had 40 plays to the Crusaders 12 in the first half.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's really been kind of dominated with time of possession. But the Crusaders have shown life in moving the ball the last 2 possessions, Tony, and they're going to get the ball to receive the second half. And I think it's a toss-up, anybody's ball game.
I think Coach Meek is good at making halftime adjustments. But I don't think it's not going to be fancy. Each possession is precious, and I'm guessing they're all 4-down territory. This is one big, Jimmy, probably a one big 4-down territory. So you don't have to guess anymore. I wouldn't say, unless the team with the lead. If you got the lead, then you could consider punting. But if you're behind, I think it's 4-down territory the whole field.
Well, again, it depends. If you're at your 30 and it's 3rd and 9 or 10, then maybe not. But anyhow, let's take a look at some out-of-town Rawson's Mulch and More scores in the top 25 in college. And a bit of a surprise tonight, just starting underway. South Carolina leads Texas A&M 14-0. Louisville, late first quarter, leads Clemson 3-0. Kentucky and Tennessee are 0-0 just starting in the first. And Pitt and SMU just start kicking off 0-0. Today in a barn burner, Ohio State nipped Penn State 20-13. Miami came back from an 11-point deficit to win by 22, 53-31. Ole Miss all over Arkansas, 63-31. Army, without their starting quarterback, defeated Air Force 20-3. Minnesota 25, Illinois 17. Oregon 38, Michigan 17. Georgia came back and beat Florida 34-20. Texas Tech in a squeaker in an upset beat Iowa State 23-22. Indiana came back from down 10-0 to score 47 straight points and beat Michigan State 47-10. And Houston upset Kansas State 24-19. And the biggest game today, Tony, was Marshall, and you can tell them about that one.
That's right, the Thundering Herd, baby. That's right, Thundering Herd. They beat
Louisiana and Monroe.
Yeah, Louisiana and Monroe. That was a good game. That's my Thundering Herd was home game, so it was conference game. So we are
the third for the Herd. For people that don't know, Tony, a Brook grad, went to Marshall, was a linebacker down there. So big Marshall fan. So he's happy that they got a win. What are they now, like 5-4 or something?
I believe so. Yeah. They're 5-4.
And you've been to a game or two this year down there, right?
Yep, sure was. Went to homecoming. We had so that's always really good to see, the old players and everything. Got the chance to bring my oldest daughter down to Huntington the first time she'd ever seen Marshall University. Of course, heard all the stories. Well, I didn't want her to hear all the stories, of course. But she heard a lot of them. Of course, they had the big. We had a big tailgate, and I kind of steered her away a little bit.
It's nice that you could bring her down to see what you experienced when you were her age, right?
It was a real special time. Yeah, it was real special for us to, for her to actually, see. And we drove around, campus, and of course it's changed so much since I was there. And so it was a real special time. Marshall is 5-3.
5-3.
Yeah, they're 5-3 right now. So they got off to a good start.
Well, the winner of this game will play Miller next week. If the Crusaders were to win, Miller would come here to Harding Stadium Saturday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. If River would become victorious, Miller would host the River Pilots next week, and the winner of that would move on to play Danville, Portsmouth, Notre Dame. Danville being the number 1 seed in the region, so good chance they'll probably get by Portsmouth, Notre Dame next week, and that would be week number 3. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We're still in week 1 here. Beaver Eastern, the number 2 team, is facing South Gallia next Friday, and Conotton Valley, a very good OVAC team this year, number 3 in their region, is facing Trimble. A couple other things in Division 6. Fort Fry will be hosting Waterford next week in Division 6, Region 23. Toronto's going to have to travel to number 2 seed New Middletown Springfield Friday night. In Division 5, we got a couple teams still alive from the OVAC. Martins Ferry is going to go up to Poland Seminary, a tough place to play. And that's in Region 17. And in Region 19, Wheelersburg, who upset Barnesville for the 3rd straight year they beat them, is going to Union Local. I'm sure Union Local, even though that won't be an easy one, is happy not to face Barnesville again, since they defeated them quite handily at Barnesville, and it would have been back at Barnesville. In Division 4, Bishop Ready is at St. Clairsville. West Holmes is playing East Liverpool, and the winners of those 2 games are going to meet in week number 3 on a neutral site. And Athens coming to Reno Suckage Field here next Friday, 7th seed, over with Big Red being the number 2 seed. Winners of those games will probably most likely match up with number 3 seed Tri-Valley on a neutral court. So the captains coming out there, Blue and Roush. We're getting really close to the kickoff. Next Tuesday, myself and Ashlyn Daly will be at Magnolia to bring you Weirton Madonna volleyball versus Magnolia. Winner going to the state, so quite an important game. And next Thursday, we'll be at Weir High. That game will be at 6 o'clock. Tuesday's game is at 7, probably because of the distance traveled. East Fairmont is at Weirton, and the winner of that game will move on to the state volleyball championship. Next Friday, we'll be here again, OVSO, at Harding Stadium for Athens and Steubenville Big Red. And we'll probably have an audio game only somewhere with the Ohio playoffs along the way. Weirton Madonna won a much-needed victory yesterday in West Virginia, so they are in the top 16. We'll see how that shakes out. It's going to be pretty close, but with that win, I think they have a pretty good chance, Tony, of getting into the playoffs. We wish them luck.
Yeah, because they've got one more week of West Virginia football in regular season.
And they don't have any more games to play, and they can't get extra points because these Ohio teams, with most cases, because the Ohio teams they played against, win or lose, are done with their regular season, and you don't get any extra points for that. Brook Bruins still have an outside chance of getting into the playoffs with that win over Weir High. So glad to see a lot of our local teams in the playoffs and doing well in the playoffs. As River is teeing up, we got Purgy back there and probably Busick, I believe, number 20, it looks like.
Yep.
And also is Mitchell up a little bit in front of them. So let's see how well the Crusaders can get off to this second half. Hope for them, hopefully they get in good field position. If you're River, you want to get a 3 and out and get that ball right back to them.
Yep, and start churning.
Well, official signal, let's play. There's the whistle, and here we go for second half action. Winner moves on, loser goes home. It's going to go to Busick if he can get it, and he fumbles and stumbles and gets tackled at around the 21, 22-yard line. So that ball took a funny hop, Tony. He didn't have good control.
He looked a little tense.
Yeah, and
his hands looked a little stiff when he attacked the ball.
And they're going to mark it right at the 22. So the Crusaders take over, down by 6. That extra point could come into play too.
Yes, it will. You know it's going to come in. Well, you're right. You know, I'm saying it usually does when you're only down by 6, right?
Third quarter, Tony, brought to you by Ohio Valley Vision Center, Dr. Jagala. In the gun, there goes Sprockeye, is that Purgy? I think that's Purgy in the gun, straight ahead, going to battle his way for a couple. There's that big number 65 in there, Tony, and that's Derek Smith on the tackle.
So I like it. It's back to bully ball, Jimmy.
Yeah, we've seen more snaps today to running backs than I've seen all year long on both sides.
For sure.
Sprockeye's done a good job of eluding pressure. He's got some quickness in that backfield and can scramble. I like to see the run-pass option as you got Herndon and sidecars, Sprockeye and Purgy. So it's going to go right to Herndon. Let's see what he does. And he fakes it. And he's going, Herndon going left, and he's going to get swarmed behind the line for a loss. I think he wasn't sure whether to hand that off or not. He put it in the belly and took it out.
Yeah, that wasn't real smooth. It looked to me like he was wanting the running back to get by him faster. I think it was. I don't think that they actually let them make the reads when they hand the ball off. And I think the running back just took his time going across, and he tried to pull it and take off, but the ride wasn't smooth enough.
So passing situation here for the Crusaders. 3rd and 13 from their own 19.
Behind the chain.
Twins left, twins right, and Sprockeye doesn't like what he sees. He's going to call a timeout. So we'll take a Mario's timeout. Okay. Be right back.
Are you looking for the ultimate sports connection? Look no further than Total Sports Connection. We've been in business since 1995, providing the best in screen printing, sports equipment, and fundraising opportunities. Our selection of cutting-edge sports clothing is second to none, with various different brands to choose from. And if you're looking for custom products for your team and fans, we've got you covered. So whether you're a coach, a player, or a fan, come visit us at 104 South Zane Highway in Martins Ferry. Or give us a call at 740-633-2772. Total Sports Connection, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs.
Well, both teams break the huddle. Crusaders in a 3rd and 13. They're going to stay with twins right and left. And sidecar by Sprockeye is Herndon in the gun. Sprockeye rolls to his left. Looks, throws across the middle and out of Huff's hands.
Right in the hands. That would have been a first down.
Would have been close. He was at the 30, and he had to get to the 32, so the Crusaders are going to need to punt here. You can't go 4th and 13 here. And Huff back in punt formation.
It was a really good drop by Hunter Strawn, linebacker.
Dennis and Stalder back.
Actually, I'm sorry, 67 was the linebacker that made that drop, and it was almost there, I think, was there to distract him. He didn't really break it up.
So we look for River to get pretty good field position. High snap, beautiful punt.
Yeah, good punt.
There's Dennis at his own 46, going to his left. There's Huff, no good. Got a flag down, 45-40, 35-30, 25, down to the 15. So it's a big call. Is it holding or face mask, Tony?
It doesn't. It looks like it doesn't look like a flag, Jimmy. It looks like a marker where the ball was caught.
Okay. So I thought it was a flag. He's picking it up.
He just marked. He just marks where the ball was caught.
Okay, gotcha. So all the way down to the 10-yard line. So good field position is turned into terrific field position. That's a 45-yard return for Dennis, and Rivers in business here. 1st and goal at the 10. It might be outside. He may be able to get a first down.
It was a big play right there.
Yep. Now again, we have Blue next to him. Dennis, snap to Dennis, going right up the middle this time. Hit hard in the middle of the line, falls it in front for about 3, down to the 7.5 line.
Yeah, that's not a
Herndon on the tackle, Tom.
It's not a good situation for the Crusaders.
I would think definitely 4-down territory, but a field goal puts you up by 2 scores.
Right.
So again, you've got Blue, who normally has been leading the rushing. You got Dennis, the sidecar, snap to Dennis.
I would definitely
fumbles it. There's Blue, 5-4-3-2. And is he in? I can't tell. Far side, going to mark him short, maybe down at the 1. Where are they going to put it, Tone? Inside the 1?
Yeah, inside
the 1. Wow, as close as you can get. So definitely 4 down territory now. Crusaders looking to stiffen here.
Quarterback sneak,
Got
right?
a wishbone, yep. Quarterback push in. Nothing. He may have stopped him spinning, churning, diving. He's in now. They didn't call forward progress as Blue fought off Purgie, and then Blue pushes Purgie to the ground. So that's going to be against River, but the touchdown's going to count.
Yeah, that I guess it's really a judgment call how long you let him fight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be after the play here, Dan.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, Steubenville Central.
Both teams.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, offsetting penalties. I believe the touch. Yeah, they haven't signaled touchdown. Maybe they.
Oh yeah, they're lining it up at the 3. It definitely a touchdown.
Yep. Offsetting penalties. So
they're going to go for 2. They're up by 12. You need to go for 2 here, Tone.
I agree. What's the card say? You pull my card out.
Well, again,
I'm sure it says go for 2.
In the backfield this time, you got
when you're up by 2, we're going to go for 2.
You got Bennett in the backfield. Dennis split wide right. Blue going back to pass over to Dennis in the corner, and he pulls it in and outfights Sprockeye for the 2-point conversion. So 8:53 to go, quarter number 3. River strikes again, 14-0 Pilots. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for the ultimate game day experience, then check out the O Patio and Pub on Lane, your go-to spot for pregame excitement. It's a 5-minute walk from the iconic OSU football stadium in the Schottenstein Center. Join us for the best pregame parties for sports and concerts. Enjoy the best wood-fired pizza and wings with your favorite sauces. The O, 123 Lane in Columbus.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back. River teeing it up here. 8:53 to go, quarter number 3, 14-0. Crusaders in desperate need of a drive. Back deep at the 15. It's Purgie, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And he's horse-collared down inside River territory at the 46-yard line, I believe they're going to mark it. Just what the Crusaders needed, Tone.
It sure is. And horse-collared, that's an illegal play, but so technically it wasn't a horse collar. He didn't tackle him. He grabbed it, but he didn't tackle it. He wasn't brought down by the horse collar. But, I mean, I got you. Okay, so we need to get some time off the clock, and we need to get a score.
So
for the Crusaders.
Down 2 touchdowns. This is definitely 4 down territory now, I would say, Tone. I'm with you here. Crusaders. Sprockeye in the gun. And Purgie with a counter, nothing there to Herndon, and he's going to lose yards. Fake to Sprockeye, give to Herndon, nothing there. I think the Crusaders are going to have to try to put it up, Tone, here in the air here soon.
Big Parker Bennett making the play.
Loss of 3.
Yep. The River Pilots, they come to play, Jimmy.
They have. Sprockeye's done a pretty good job eluding the rush when he's gone back to pass and picking up some yards on the ground under duress. Let's see if the Crusaders put it up here. Again, I'm going to snap it to Purgie. Purgie's just going to go straight ahead, try to cut outside, gets by 45-40, 35, so Purgie broke a couple tackles, huge, down to the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you,
Big pickup, Tone, of 16 that time, a first down.
Just watching big Derek Smith, they're just bouncing off of him, Jimmy. They're trying to block back on him, and he just bounces off of that big boy.
So Eric Meek sticking to his guns here on the ground. Herndon back, going to go with the lead blockers in front, down to the 30, pickup of about 3, leans forward in a scrum in there.
River Pilots, they ain't giving much. This is definitely bully ball.
So we've got Mahalio coming in for the Crusaders. Again, see some here, Sprockeye or one of the backs pull it and try to throw it, but Purgie looks like he's going to run student body left. 30, 25, 23, another first down, maybe down to the 22-yard line.
Looks like they got almost all 11 guys in the box.
I mean, this is basically what it's been all game, Tony.
Yeah.
It's like student body left, student body right, and we don't care who leads the blocking. It's our number 1 quarterback or whatever. So they're going to mark it at the 22. Crusaders just outside the Guida red zone. Another first down. And Herndon now looking like he's going to get the snap with sidecars, Sprockeye, and Purgie. Herndon running left. Bust out of a break, 15, down to the 10, down to the 9, another first down.
I think they found a little bit of formula there, angling off tackle. Of course, away from big number 70, big number 65.
And 65.
Sorry.
First and
yeah,
10
Derek
at the
Smith.
8. At the 8-yard line, so Crusaders trying to get right back in it. Going to snap to Purgie here. He's going to run straight up the gut, and he gets a bodacious hit, but he spins away and falls forward to the 3.
Who'd he hit? Big number 65.
65, Smith, baby. Hit him, and he just spun off of him and got another couple yards. They're going to mark it back at the 4. So 2nd and goal at the 4, clock churning, 6:20 to go, quarter number 3, 14-0 River.
Well, Central able to turn off some clock, huh?
They're going to give it to. They're going to snap to Herndon this time. Here he goes. Herndon goes left. It's 4-3-2-1. I don't think he got in though. So 3rd and goal. Mark it inside the 2. Let's see where they put it down, Tone.
They need to get a little bit of push. Behind him.
And we've got a River Pilot hurt. That's Parker Bennett. He's on the ground. Let's hope that young man's okay. We're going to take a timeout as the Crusaders are threatening, down 14-0. We'll be back after this Mario's break.
SVRTA can connect you to all kinds of destinations. Whether you need to connect to the Pittsburgh Airport or connect across the river to Weirton, SVRTA has the connection you need. SVRTA and its connectivity can also connect you to Wheeling, St. Clairsville, Robinson, and downtown Pittsburgh. With SVRTA and its affordable annual pass, wherever you need to go, SVRTA can connect you there.
When you hear the name Tri-State Mobile Audiology, you should know that you'll get quality hearing health care right at your door. It's convenient and professional, locally owned and operated. We provide services along with counseling and education that, if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation, can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing test.
So contact Tri-State Mobile Audiology today, where hearing care is healthcare.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
quarterback, and he's walking off gingerly. Let's hope he's okay. It's going to be just inside the 2 where they're marking it 3rd and goal in a must touchdown situation here for the Crusaders.
Yeah, no field goals.
Got an eye backfield. Purgie deep back behind Herndon.
I know
Under
what they're
center,
gonna do.
Sprockeye.
Quick play to
Sprockeye right up the gut to Herndon. Did he get in? He's driving, piling, and he's in for the touchdown. It's electric. Jimmy Herndon. 14-6 River. Tony, these extra points attempts could be a difference tonight in the ball game. So important that the Crusaders convert here.
Yep.
5:39 to go.
Are they going to kick? What do you think?
I don't know. They may go for 2 here. Let's see.
I'm thinking, you go for 2. You got 2 shots at it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get, you're going to have to get a 2, I think, to win the game.
Snap it to Purgie here. Let's see if he goes student body left. He does, and he bullies his way, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So River 14 and Steubenville Central 8. 5:39 to go. Quarter number 3. We'll be right back.
At Poe Financial, Richard Poe can help you with all your financial needs, from retirement planning to investment management. With his expertise and guidance, you can feel confident about your financial future. Richard Poe is a 1971 graduate of Steubenville High School, and he lives out of the area, but he loves the Ohio Valley. Richard Poe wishes good luck to all area teams and is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Call him at 614-806-2230. That's 614-806-2230. You're listening to Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. If you want to get your message heard, visit us on Facebook and leave a message. Ohio Valley Sports Online is on any connected device, phones, tablets, smart TVs. Follow us on Facebook and don't forget to subscribe free to our YouTube page. Type in OVSO. You will get immediately notified the instant we go live with our next broadcast.
Well, we're back 14-8. River Central's going to kick off here. Tony, both touchdowns set up by good returns. The big punt return by Dennis gave them 1st and 10 at the 10, or 1st and goal just about. And the Crusaders, Purgie had a good kickoff return into River territory, and they punched it in with a Herndon run and a Purgie 2-point conversion. As Roush squibs one, going to go to Dennis at the 20. He muffs it, picks it back up, going left wide, 25, 30, 35, and tackled from behind at the 37-yard line. And trying to get that number, looks like number 19, Tony, for the Crusaders made that tackle. That's McGinnis.
It's a nice, that's a nice return. We're always considered outside the 30 was a successful return.
Sure.
He had to go all the way across the field to get out there. Again, that left side, they're seeing something on the left side. They return it over there a lot.
So 1st and 10 at River's own 37, up by 6. That's what the halftime lead was, but it was 6-0, and now it's 14-8. And again, you've got Blue and you've got Dennis in the backfield, and here comes number 3 in the backfield too for River.
Trey Larrick in for...
There's Dennis, student body left, 37, wiggles his way out to the 40.
Trey Larrick's in there for Parker Bennett.
He came in running late. Let's hope Bennett is okay. As you said, that a big loss for River. Put it right at the 40, so 2nd down, exactly 7. Clock ticking. Will be under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter on this snap.
Parker Bennett's back in, Jimmy.
Oh, that's good. Don't like to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah.
And again, probably going to snap to Dennis, and they do. And Blue leading the way to the left, 30, 45-yard line, just to the 45, maybe a hair short. So 3rd and short, 3rd and about 2.5.
I wonder how many actual unique plays that River has run tonight. I'm guessing a handful. they're not fancy at all.
Everything's student body right, student body left, and mostly student body left.
Same formation. Here we come.
And wouldn't you want to go student body left with that big number 65 Smith over there?
Yeah, no
and Blue
kidding.
leading the way, huh?
Yep.
Big play here. Dennett's going left, 45, leans forward all the way out to the 50. Contact back at the 45, but he kept churning and got to the 50, so a first down from their 37 out to midfield. River with 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 3, up by 6.
Still a very clean game.
No turnovers.
No turnovers, no flags. No flags this half, right?
We had the 2 unsportsmanlike, but they offset.
Right.
So we got Blue.
In the end zone, yeah.
Blue
no
back
drive
there.
stoppers.
Dennis again, counter. Going left, number 24, got about 3 or 4. And we've done that a few times with Johnson. And they're going to mark it where? At the central 40, 45 maybe? 46? Let's see. Well, just outside the 45-yard line. So we'll give them 5. Second and a long 5 for River. They are definitely going left a whole lot more than anything.
Sure are. Here they come to this. Are they going to stay consistent and come to the right this time? Yep.
Straight up the middle. Dennis, nothing there. Good stick that time. Let's see if we can get that number. Might be Mahalio, 25. And number 20, Busick. Big stick that time.
Yeah, and Noah Huff. Yeah, very good. They attacked the line of scrimmage really well. So here we go. Third down and 3, Jimmy.
4 down territory.
Yep. Well,
the Crusader 43.
Maybe not.
Snap to Dennis, going left. There's block Blue.
There you go.
First down.
Yeah, they're getting big push in the middle.
Well, again, you got Smith, you got Blue leading the way. You're gonna get yards regardless. Tough to stop that. So down to the 39-yard line. So they just picked it up there by a yard. Clock churning, getting close to the 2-minute mark here.
Let's see if we get any different formation.
River's not changing too much. Tom.
No, not at all.
I'm going to snap it to Dennis again. And they do run left, Blue blocking, 35, 34. So, again, good chunk, almost 5.
Everyone on that right side of the Crusader line, they're going from a 2-point stance, trying to get a little push. They're trying to get a.
So we're giving them 5, second and 5. River number 1 is chewing up the clock and moving the ball near the red zone. They're at the Crusader 34-yard line. We got timeout here. Let's see if someone called it. The Crusaders did. Somebody came running off late. Not sure they had 11 players on the field. Mario's timeout, 1:33 to go, quarter
keep
number
it here.
3.
We're going to keep it here.
Okay.
14, yeah, we're going to keep it here.
14-8 River.
1 minute and 33 seconds to go in the quarter. It's not very exciting. They're like you were saying, playing in the phone booth. They're lining up. They're telling you how they're going to line up, how they're going to attack you, and they're just simply running the play. So it's not a lot exciting, not fancy. How they say offense sells tickets, right? The defense wins games. Right now, I'm not sure you buy many tickets at a game like this.
Well, both teams with the same game plan. Tony.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many snaps to the non-quarterback, okay, and quarterbacks leading the blocking. Okay, we've seen more snaps to Purgie and Hernan than we have to Sprockeye, and we sure have seen way more snaps to Dennis and Stolder, than we have to Blue. So here it is, second and 5. We're back, 34-yard line of the Crusaders. And again, got that same look, overload to the left. Blue sidecar to Dennis. Going left. Going to muscle his way close to the 30. Going to maybe mark him at the 31.
Uh-oh, they mixing it up a little bit.
So a big 3rd and 2. Again, 4 down territory. Let's see where they mark it. 32-yard line. FAR official had 31, but they put it 32. So 3rd and 3 again, Tony.
Lucas Dennis comes out of the game. Stalder is replacing him.
Again,
So
overloaded to the left side here, Tony.
Will they snap it to Stalder? Stalder, excuse me.
It does
There
go
it
to
is.
Salter going left down to the 29. It's going to be really close. I think they got it. Let's see what they mark it.
What do those cat eyes say, Jimmy?
Yeah, well, this time the Ohio Valley Vision Center says first down, baby, and they're moving the sticks down to the 29-yard line. Crusaders need a stand here, so they cannot afford to let River just eat this clock up and get another touchdown here. We're under a minute. It's probably last play of the quarter, if they want it to be, of course. Blue, Stelter, and what do we got?
What's that signal? Raise the roof.
Yeah. Are they going to put 25 on the play clock? Something with a play clock there. They're starting it again.
Okay.
So they do have to snap it. They're going to huddle here. And are they holding it, the play clock here? Now it goes. Well, I don't
Looks
know. They
like-
may not have to snap it
Doesn't
here if
look
they
like
don't
they
want
do.
to. Let's see what River elects
15,
to do.
14, doesn't look like
They
they
don't
do
have
have
to snap it. That was kind of weird because it was. I don't know if they're going to snap or not. Let's see. They do, and it goes to Blue, and he's going nowhere. He's going to lose. They shouldn't have snapped it, Tony.
Nope.
Big play by the Crusaders. Puts
Yes,
them
sir.
behind the sticks. Loss of 2. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. 14-8 River. We'll be right back.
As clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at 740-283-3937 or visit OhioValleyVisionCenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center, your vision, our focus. Looking for compassionate, top-quality care for your loved ones? Welcome to Lanzia Nursing Homes, with locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville. At Lanzia, we provide a home-like environment with 24/7 skilled medical care, personalized services, and engaging activities. Our dedicated staff ensures your loved ones receive the best care possible in a safe and scenic setting. Visit Lanzia Nursing Homes today and experience the difference. Call us at 740-264-7101 or visit LanziaNursingHomes.com. Lanzia Nursing Homes, where care meets compassion.
Yep, 2nd down and 12.
Well, we're into the 4th quarter now.
32.
4th quarter brought to you by Wintersville Trophy Shop, our good friend Bob Merriman. Snap to Dennis, 30, 28, 20, 28 probably, maybe the 27 and a half. So it's going to be 3rd and long. They're definitely in 4-down territory. Mark it just inside the 28. So we're going to call it 3rd and 9. Do you dare put it up, Tony?
3rd and 9. I think
don't.
I think I just keep running the ball, Jimmy. I think the clock is more. I think the clock is going. They got 2 downs here, right?
Well, they're going to call timeout.
They can take.
They're talking to Blue on the sideline, Tony, so that we'll just keep it here. River's going to call its first timeout. The Crusaders only have 1 left. River now has 2 left. They're going to talk about what they want to do, what personnel they want in there for this big 3rd down play.
Yeah.
If you got a trick play, maybe this is the time to use it.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure I would. I think I'd take 2 more downs. I think I'd try to get half of this on 3rd and get the other half on 4th. I don't think I would. Of course, I'll tell you this. River can throw the ball. They've got some good receivers, and they can air it out if they want to. So, both. I think number 5. I think
Dennis.
I think that Dennis, he's going to be more of a dual threat.
He's a dual threat. Yes.
So what I would do, I would send Dennis play action, let him go to the right, and look for a throw or keep it. And I think if he does a little play action this way and then goes to the field, because they've been running to the left, right? Play action left, go to the field. I think they could leak that tight end out there in the corner route, and he's going to be wide open. Number 13. So let's see if they do it my way.
Dennis in
Nope.
blue. Let's see
I
if they're
don't
just
see
going
it.
to run. Dennis is going to counter.
Oh, big hole.
Big hole. Stelder gets down to the 21. Not a first down, though. Big hole picked up.
But look
7.
how many they got.
Yeah. Third,
Right.
4th, and 2.
4th and 2. What do you think?
Oh, wow. I think they're going to keep it on the ground. I don't think you can chance throwing it. If I'm the
I agree
Crusaders, I'm
now.
selling out here, baby.
I agree.
Crusaders need a stop here.
He maybe even do the same play.
I'm probably keeping it in Dennis's hands. Let hhim try to create.
Timmy Mahalio trying to get the Crusaders
Crusaders,
fired up.
Yep.
But here we come.
Stacking
This is
the
big.
line, the defensive line.
So
They're
be a
gonna
big,
give it
big
to
stop.
Dennis. Cuts back in. He's
He
not going to
looks like
make
he
it.
got him.
Stopped short. And that's number
Superman Roush.
72 Roush, and I think Herndon was in on that tackle. So student
Wow.
body left didn't work that time, Tony. It's
And
short,
that was a
short
critical
side of the field there.
a critical turnover there.
Yep.
Turnover
Crusaders
on downs.
Only down by 6. They moved the ball last
That's right.
time. Plenty of time. 10.5 to go here.
Can't fault River for doing it. Someone, I don't know whether they stunted. I'm not sure if Dan can show our replay. But that's what
Snap to
happened.
Purgy.
Dan's having technical
And
difficulties
we
with the
got
replay booth.
Behind the sticks, not what the Crusaders needed. Going to be 5 yards against them. Illegal procedure.
You're going to be able to cue that replay up, Dan. Next week. Okay. All right, fine. Folks, you heard it.
Again, the Crusaders capable. We've seen them this
Yeah,
year.
they are.
Put the ball up in the air. They're capable for a long drive. They're capable for explosive plays. But right now, looks like they're going to get to Purgy, and he's going to run. Snap to Purgy. Going left.
There's the hole.
20. Back to the 22.
Falling forward.
Maybe the 23. So he's got
Pretty
the
close.
5 yards back and one more. So 2nd and 9.
Yep.
So good pickup.
Yeah, good pickup. I would
And they're going to mark it at the 24, so we're going to make it 2nd and 8.
take that 2 more times.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd take that 2 more times and move the chains.
Both teams have a lot of people going both ways. This is where conditioning makes a difference. Herndon in the backfield, gone straight to him, running to his left.
Boy, look
Lead
at that.
blocker, not much there. Gets a couple, maybe to the 31. Tackled by Dennis, who's had an outstanding game. And also on the tackle was number 8, Tyler Winkler.
Peter Liebhabner had a really good push right there on the right side.
So 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
From the 31, they need to get it out, or excuse me, to the 26. They need to get it out to the 32.
I'm still calling this 4-down territory.
It might
Jimmy.
be Purgy. Fumble, that's
Drop the
trouble.
ball.
And he's going to get sacked behind the line. Now it's punting situation.
Yeah, now maybe.
That hurt. I think Purgy was trying to hand off before he got the snap, Tony, there.
Yeah, it's
So 4th and 10 now. And Crusaders going to have to punt it back to River.
It's going to come down to, little things like that. Games like this make a big difference.
Noah Huff punting back to Dennis. Dennis very explosive back there. Huff needs a good one.
Got a good
Got a
low
pretty
punt.
nice
You
spiral,
get a good
gonna
bounce.
Get a nice bounce.
picks it
Dennis
up.
picks it up at the 40. Spin moves, gets out of traffic, but there's our man. Bradley, and guess who
Bradley
else?
and Roush.
Roush, the dynamic duo, huh?
Yep.
They do everything, Tony. Offensive line,
R&B.
defensive tackles, special teams, and Roush even kicks the kickoffs and the extra points. So at the 42-yard line, good field position for River.
Yep.
8:17 to go, quarter number 4. 6-0 River lead at half is now still a 6-point lead, 14-8, as both teams have scored and both teams got a 2-point conversion. Both of those scores came on punt and kick returns, giving teams great field position. Again, going to go Sadler. He's out to the 42, wiggles his way past the 45, and falls forward to the 47-yard line.
It was a good run by Stadler. It looked like he was stopped, but good second effort. Got him
5.
Got him 5. And, they're in front of the chains, 2nd and 5, Jimmy.
Right. Problem is here for the Crusaders, you can't let them keep churning that clock and get 3 or 4 first downs, and you only have 1 timeout. Plenty of time, still over 7.5 minutes, but you got to get a stand here, soon. Sadler, and there's a good defense by Roush. Wraps him up at the 49.
They're going to the right now.
Third down and 3. Baby, big third down, potentially 4th down territory.
Stadler.
So we have Stadler in the backfield. Stadler in the backfield. Dennis in the backfield. No blue. Goes to Dennis.
Comes to the left.
And he's bottled up at the 50. He's not going to be close. Maybe gets a half a yard. Now what do you do, Tony? 4th down and almost 3. Maybe 3. Do you punt?
You're up. I think you punt.
But we don't,
I don't know.
We don't know what kind of punter they have.
Yeah.
I would
that
punt
makes
here.
a difference.
I would punt here, but Purgie pretty dangerous, and it looks like River is going to give the ball up. Big stand by the Crusaders. 6:30. That might be their first punt of the night.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't remember the green shoes.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know.
Number 11, nice high spiral, might get a roll. He
quick.
does get a nice roll down to the 20, 19, 18. So the Crusaders will take over the 18-yard line. That punt looked like number 62, and I don't have a 62, Tony.
The punter?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So
I don't either.
I may have missed that one. Or they may have changed numbers. They're going to mark it officially at the 19-yard line. So the Crusaders are 81 yards away from pay dirt to tie it up and maybe take a lead on an extra point. Plenty of time, 6 minutes to go. Big stop for the Crusaders. 1 timeout left here in the 4th quarter. River 14, Steubenville Central 8.
This is how you win, Chester. This is a championship drive right here. 6 minutes to go, down by 6. They need to be patient.
Sprock guy fakes it, takes it. He's got a big hole.
There he
May
goes.
go. 35, 40, 45,
There he
50.
goes.
It's going to be electric. There goes Matt Sprock guy all the way down 81 yards.
Wow.
Faked the ball to Purgie, kept it, and took it to the house, Tony. Whoop.
We are all tied up. With 5. Hey, this is going to be a critical point right here, Jimmy.
It sure is.
Right? Because now River's under the, if they can go up here, River's under the clock. Now we're going to see what they can do under the clock.
There's Roush for the extra point. Busick to hold. He's saying something to the bench. I'm not quite sure what.
He's trying to get the crowd quiet.
Oh, quiet.
Yeah, this crowd is not going to be quiet.
Yeah. Busick.
Jimmy. Yeah.
Moss, fake the Rouse, straight up the middle, and it's in for 2, baby.
Wow.
The Moss, the extra point, in for 2, puts them up 16 to 14.
16 points.
Yep. Crusader scoreboard was so excited they gave him a 3-point play on that one, right off the bat. But that's okay. 16-14, the Crusaders up by 2. Not sure there's a big difference being up 15-14 or 16-14, but Eric Meek must have felt like that was his best shot here of getting, and he saw something in the game plan. Beautiful play call there. We're going to keep it right here, Dan. 5:56 to go. Central 16, River 14 on that 81-yard run by Matt Sprockeye and the 2-point conversion by Roush.
I think we're going to see a little bit different River team on this drive. Jimmy, they got 6 minutes to go. If they don't get a good...
Yeah, I think it depends where they start the possession, Tony.
This is really important. You know, in the coaches show on Wednesday, Coach Meek talked about how good River's kickoff team is. So he said that they paid extra attention working on their kickoff team.
Now, there have been some squibs here. I think to try to keep it away from Dennis if they can. He's the deep man there at the 20. You have Stalder back there also, along with number 6, Milhone. Rouse teeing it up. So this is important, Tony, right here. You don't want to give them the ball at the 40 or further. You want to pin them back if you can and make them go the length of the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this field position is really important.
Rouse tees it up, and it's right in the hole. It's a good kickoff.
That's exactly what they needed.
Yes,
Can they cover it?
Stadler to the 25, 28-yard line. Nice stick that time by number 53 for the Crusaders, Peter Liebhaber.
Peter Liebhaber, he's a senior. I think this is his first year playing football, if I'm correct, and what Coach Meek told us.
So they've got to go. The Crusaders had to go 81 yards. Rivers got to go 77 yards. They're at their own 23. They haven't shown the same explosiveness as the Crusaders. But Blue is shotgun. Let's see if he's going to put it up here.
He is empty.
Empty back shotgun. He is going to throw it up. Looking long to Dennis. Fires it up
trying
long.
to get a big one.
And
Ooh,
get a little bit of
threw it out of
contact. And
bounds.
he got a flag. I'm not sure it was catchable, but Purgie did make contact before the ball got there.
He did.
So we're going to be
ball was thrown out of bounds,
15 yards. Put it at the 38.
I don't think that there's a catchable rule in high school.
Oh, I'm not sure then. Okay.
I don't think there's the ball has to be catchable kind of rule.
Yep.
But it was definitely contact.
First West,
and
first down.
He never tried to make a play on the ball. So
16-14 the Crusaders. River driving here, 1st and 10 from their own 38.
Again in the empty set. So
Blue's going to air it up again.
They got to get heat on him.
Uh-oh. He was wide open that time. He tried to run before he caught the ball. Did Thompson right in his hands? He probably could have had first down yardage, Tony, and he dropped it.
It was good pressure by Roush. But yeah, that could have been an explosive play. Who's our explosive play?
Electric.
Yeah, it could have been our explosive play of the game right there. Or another one.
So you're right here, Tony.
Okay.
River has changed
completely
courses,
different.
Going 4 wide in motion, Stadler.
In motion, the trips.
Over
in the
to
flat,
him.
makes the
He's got
tackle.
it, but beautiful tackle over there. There's the guy, Cam Bradley.
Cam Bradley.
Dynamic duo.
All the way out in the flat. How about that for a defensive end play? I think they moved him, must be back on linebacker.
Stalder was in motion, so 3rd and 8. And I got to think it's 4 down territory, Tone.
3rd and 8, 5 minutes to go.
It is now officially nail-biting time. Okay?
No.
Official. And we're going to have a timeout.
I wonder if
Coach Meek's all fired up on the sideline. I think that's a River timeout. So both teams with 1 timeout left. We're going to take a quick Mario's break and be right back.
Jefferson County is built on knowledge, experience, and proven success. This election, let's keep moving forward by choosing leaders who embody integrity and innovation. Vote for Clerk of Courts, Andrew Plesich. Plesich is the proven choice for maintaining the integrity and efficiency of our legal system. His experience ensures that our courts continue to serve with excellence. Vote for Commissioner Tony Morelli.
Morelli's dedication and knowledge have guided our community successfully. His leadership is crucial to keeping Jefferson County on the path to continued success. Elect Ron Jake Kleinecke as your new commissioner. Kleinecke is a business leader with the experience and innovative ideas to drive our county forward. His vision and commitment will help shape a brighter future for all of us. Your vote is your voice. Vote Republican for a brighter Jefferson County future.
Paid for by the Jefferson County
That's a good
Ohio
point.
We're back.
Republican Party.
Yeah,
See if they run it. They do have. Whoa, Dan, that's okay.
Yeah, try to get half.
They got 4 receivers.
No.
They're going.
There
So
he's
there's a
open.
throw in,
They
hit him
missed
right,
the
right
pass.
in the bread basket.
Hit
And
him
number
right.
5, Dennis, couldn't hold on. Good throw by Blue that time.
So here we go. I thought they would have been right to get half, like you said, Jimmy.
Yeah, it wouldn't have hurt maybe to run it. I'm not sure you can kick it back to the Crusaders. They may run the clock out. Looks like he's going to go for
5
it.
minutes.
And he's going to have to put this up. I don't see them running this now at 4th
Well,
and 8.
You know they've had 3 open receivers. They just missed the ball.
It was tough. There was
So-
people around him. See if the Crusaders can put pressure on Blue.
Watch the tight end leaked out.
There's Blue
Watch him
going
over
to
the
his
middle.
right, and he throws
Over the
across,
middle.
and it's
Picks.
way
Oh.
overthrown. Way overthrown.
Way overthrown.
But,
Oh, no.
We got a flag, and I don't know if that's a late hit or not.
They're going to call. They're going to call
I think-
targeting.
I think it's on
Defenseless.
the Crusaders.
Defenseless receiver.
They're discussing it. This is a huge call. Coach Meek saying, put that flag back in your pocket. Let's see what they got here.
That's what they're going to call.
They are going to call personal foul. Tony?
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it. Whether he meant to hit him, it kind of looked like I don't know from here. But
It's a
it
shame
looked
the play was over.
head to head.
They're going to mark it off 15 yards. Big call for the
That's a first
Pilots.
down.
Puts it into Crusader territory at the Central 45.
Yeah, that's big.
So River
Well,
with new life.
okay, so if I'm River, I think I go back to churning it, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it 45 yards, and we're either gonna win or we're not. I wouldn't give it back.
Dennis straight up the middle. Goes out left. Got Herndon beat 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and out of bounds at the 17.
flag,
And,
yep.
and a late push out there on Dennis is going to put it half the distance to the goal.
That was a good penalty. He was out. He saw him out, and he pushed him. Sure did. It wasn't a good play
So it's
right
going
there.
to put it inside the 10-yard line as they move the sticks. They're in the Guida Law Office red
Wow.
zone, and it's a first down. Let's see where they mark it from and to. So it's going to be inside the 10 at the 9, from the 18 to the 9. Big run that time. Dennis went up the middle, nothing there. He cut outside and outflanked Herndon down the sideline for a big gainer from the 45 to the 18. That's 27 yards, I believe, and then half the distance puts it 1st and goal. Still plenty of time. 4:55 to go. Stop clock. Dennis back there with Blue. They're going to hand off now. They're in the running formation. And there goes Dennis down to the 5. Direct snap to him.
Wow, what a... You hate to see it move the ball with penalties, but they had 30 yards in penalties in that drive. Actually, no. More than that, right? They had 3 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Right?
I don't think there was 3 there, Tone.
Okay.
But anyhow, second and goal from the 5. 4:20 on a churning clock. Still plenty of time if River would score for the Crusaders.
Yes.
First, you try to stop him, though. They're going to snap to Dennis. He's running right behind Blue, down to the 3, down to the maybe 2.5, as he's hit hard and brought down by Bradley, I believe. No, that was Purgie who got him there at the 2.5-yard line, where they're going to mark it. Back at the 3. See if the Crusaders can stiffen here.
Yeah, they
Good and bad news. They're out of the end zone, but the clock's churning. So
Right.
if they score, you want them to score quickly so you have plenty of time. But if you can hold them,
Yeah, you don't want you.
could be ball game if you can get a 1st down or 2.
Yep.
Well, you still got Blue and Dennis. Sadler back in the backfield. to Dennis, going left behind
They
Blue.
got him.
Beautiful. Who got in there? Number 75. Let's give kudos to Kostecki.
Johnny Kostecki.
Whoa, baby.
Hey.
Clock still turning. That's a loss of 2.
How you get that body shooting the gap? That's a heck of a gap you got to get through. Good job there by Johnny Kostecki.
They sold out on Dennis.
Stepping it up at the right time. 4th and 6.
And this is the play of the game here.
Yes, it is.
And he may call his last time out. And if they don't make it, Crusaders definitely have a good chance to run the clock out. 10 seconds to go. He's talking to the quarterback on the sideline. He's calling his team over. So Coach Flannery calls his final timeout with 2:44 to go in the contest. 16-14. Hey, Tony, one thing we forgot about was field goal. I forgot about the field goal. We're so used to seeing them. They're going to probably kick the field goal here.
Do you think, because I can't remember how good a field goal kicker that he has, but number 11.
Yep, green shoes, number 11.
John
that's,
Paul Gessler.
No, that's
I'm
Central's
sorry.
number 11. That's Majors. Wyatt Majors, okay?
Junior, Wyatt Majors.
Yep, we forgot all about the field. We're so used to seeing them run, think 4-down territory. We forgot about the field goal.
Okay,
there.
Jimmy, here's the guy you got to look at. Kristen Isley, number 23. He's the holder. So you imagine if you're the holder, and I'm not sure he's played, 5'9", 145, freshman, he's their holder. See if he's out there, if I got that right.
Well, the Crusaders don't want an offside penalty. But they do want to get a push here.
No, the snapper. Yeah, so the snapper is Lucas Dennis.
Well, here you go.
This is a big one.
Snap down, kick up, and wide left, way off. But we got a flag and they got a penalty on roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker.
And I don't know if that's a first down or not. That's huge, Tony.
Yeah, I believe it is a first down.
Well, roughing is not always a first down.
Half the distance.
Let's see what they're going to call, though. What down is it? If it's 4th down, they're going to kick it again. If it's first down, then they're going to have a new set of downs to play with. And they haven't signaled. The marker still says 4th down. I think they're discussing. That's a huge difference.
It would be 4th down and half the distance.
Right.
You kick again, or do you go for it?
I'm kicking again still.
You just missed one.
I know. Let's see. They moved it to first down on the marker.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. First down. Yep. First down. Sportsmanlike conduct.
That hurts Central.
Really
Let's see if they can get another stand here. They just got one. So we would expect this ball to go to Dennis again, and lead blocker with Blue. Dennis in the shotgun. Probably going left again. Snap to Dennis, going left, rolling left, but there's our going. He missed the tackle. Did Roush? He had him at the 4, and he just spun through and got it into the end zone. This game's not over, though, Tony.
Roush and Hernan.
So River takes a 20-16 lead with 2:36 to go. The Crusaders can come back and strike also, up by 4, and they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 6-point game, I'm sure, here.
That's what the card says.
Yep.
Up by 4,
and
go for 2.
And fellas, Tony really does have a card, okay?
Oh, show it to him. There we go. Am I on the... There we are.
Well,
you got it. There's the card.
We got a flag here, so that's going to hurt the 2-point try. Illegal sub.
Illegal substitution. Then we're going back up, so you're still going for 2.
Yeah, you have to. 5-point lead.
I agree.
It doesn't help you. So 4-6 can be helpful, but 5-point lead means nothing.
That's what the card says.
So it puts it back to the 7. 2:36 to go. And remember, you still got good kick returners for the Crusaders. They could get it out. Still 2.5 minutes to go with 1 timeout. Blue back to pass. Going to throw to Dennis in the corner. And he comes down with the football, out jumping the Crusader defender there. I think that was Herndon for the 2-point conversion.
Herndon.
So Dennis with the 5-yard or this 2.5-yard touchdown run at the 2:36 mark, and the 2-point conversion pass from Blue to Dennis.
How many
Now-
15-yard penalties have we had?
So now it puts up 22-16. Penalties
Yeah.
really hurt the Crusaders. They had the ball back on a 4th down incomplete pass. They got a penalty called. They had a
For-
roughing the kicker call there that
Yeah.
hurt them on that drive. So
They had a 15-yard on the sideline, late hit on the sideline.
half the distance on the sideline.
They had a 15-yarder over there, defenseless, hitting a defenseless player.
Yeah,
that would have
all
been
15-yarders, but yes, because half the distance
Well,
and whatever.
sure.
But yeah, personal fouls,
fouls.
right. So on that
That's
drive, there were 3 personal fouls on the 3rd one. But let's see if the Crusaders can get good field position. Purgie back
Yeah.
along with Sprockeye and Herndon at the 20.
The last time they scored in what, 8 seconds?
Yeah, plenty of time still.
Yeah.
Heck of a ball game, 22-16, River over Steubenville Central.
I know, I'm
Here
sure
comes
Rivers.
the kick.
Oh, he's offside.
Squiggan offside's going to move him back 5 yards.
Yeah. Number 20 was across the line. Yeah.
Offside River. Puts it back to the 35. I think they're afraid to kick it deep to Purgie, so they're going to try to squib it. And I'm going to say Crusaders are going to come out with great field position here when it's all over.
Yeah.
You got Busick at the 40-yard line.
If they squib it, then they'll have good field position.
You got some good guys there on the 40, and Busick and number 25, Mahalio. 22's back there also for the Crusaders. Holdsworth at the 40. So if they squib it, let's see if one of those guys at the 40 can get it to midfield, Tony. Here comes number 11, Majors. He squibs it again, and it takes a roll to the 30. Back to Sprockeye, 35, going wide, 40, 45, 47, 50, into River territory. Great field position.
Field position.
All the way to the River 47-yard line. So it had been nail-biting time. Now it's heart-stopping time, Tony. This is it, baby.
2 minutes, 28 seconds.
This is the drive of the game and the drive of the year, okay?
And actually in the state, too.
Yeah.
It's the only drive in the state right now.
Couldn't ask for a better game. And Sprockeye back in the backfield. Twins to the right. Purgie over here. See what if Central tries to run to start. Yep, straight up the middle. Herndon. Big hole. 45-40. 35-33. Broke some tackle. Fumbles.
Get the ball.
I don't know who's got it. Can't tell who's picked it up. I think Crusaders have it. And I think the Crusaders dodged a bullet there. It looked like 2 River guys fell on the ball, and they must have squirted it out to the Crusaders at their River 26-yard line. So a first down.
They dodged the shotgun shell right there.
Wow.
Well, this drive is not taking very long.
Oh, plenty of time.
So we are under 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. Sprockeye handed off to Herndon again, going left. This time they got him bottled up for maybe a 1-yard gain down to the 25. Still plenty of time here, Tony. Everything's in the playbook. A timeout still left for the Crusaders. River down to 0 timeouts. They can't stop the clock. Sprockeye in the gun. Back to throw, looking deep.
He's got him.
Throwing cross there, in
look
and out of the hands of Huff. Pretty good defense. Purgie saying I was open in the end zone, but I think that he came more open after the throw was thrown.
No, he was open. He was starting to run by the he could have put the ball up.
So they're going to put it at the 25, 3rd and 9. This is pretty much it, Tony. This drive is the ball game here.
I'm looking for that same play.
I like the fact Sprockeye rolled to his right, gives him a run-pass option.
He has to.
Purgie's out here to the right, Huff to the left. Let's see if they run it here. Sprockeye going back to throw, and he's going to run it 25, 20, 15, first down, Steubenville Central, huge, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:28 to go.
Yep. Danny.
I love that.
Guida Law Offices.
Red zone. Yep.
All right, Danny Guida.
And the first down at the 15. I love that run pass option there, Tony. Put it in Sprockey's hands. He's out quick their defense most of the night in the backfield when he's gone back. Now you got time to power it 4 times if you want. See if they go back to the running game here.
1 minute and 28 seconds to go with
Herndon
one timeout.
deep in the eye. Let's see if he gets the ball here. I got to believe he might, and he does to the left. And he got tripped up at the 11. Boy, there was a big hole.
Yeah, there was a big hole.
By. They're going to call him down at the 12.
Looks like stop was made by number 56, Hunter Strawn.
12-yard line.
Big,
Second
that was
and 7. Clock ticking.
That was a big stop by Hunter Strawn right there.
Oh, man, people are standing so much on the line
Clock's
here.
still going.
Yep, we're going to be under a minute to go here.
We're under a minute right now.
Sprockeye taking his time under center, eye backfield. See if Purgie gets the ball. He does. Purgie going right, down to the 10, cuts back, down to the 5-yard line. Might be a first down. Real close. They're stopping the clock, so he did get a first down at the 44-second mark. Well, why'd he stop the clock if it wasn't a first down? He stopped the clock. The official told him to stop the clock. Now nobody knows what's going on. The clock's running, and it's 3rd and a half a yard. So the official stopped the clock originally, so we thought it was a first down. They marked it outside the 5, so it looks like he's going to be a half a yard short. But they may need to put some time back on the clock here. But plenty of time, 36.9 to go. Crusaders with the timeout. We're going to keep it here, Dan. Exciting
Very
finish.
exciting.
And the key, Tony, too, is if you do get a touchdown, that 2-point conversion was good. Central needs to get the extra point, too, to take the lead. But first things first.
Yep.
Wow. So you're going to call it. You're going to call it 3rd and 6 inches. And I don't.
So
they're discussing how much time they need to put back on that clock.
So you're Eric Meek. Are you going for 2?
Oh, no, I'm kicking it. I'm kicking it.
Are you kicking it?
I'm kicking it. If I tie it, I'm kicking it.
What's the card say? If it's
the card
tied?
says to kick it. Throw the card away. Kick the ball, Tony. Kick the
It
ball.
says to kick.
Okay. Yep.
If you're actually, it says if you're behind by 0, you kick. If you're behind by 1, you kick.
Now, let's see if Purgie or Sprockeye up the middle. There's a hole. If he wants a quarterback sneak, he's going to give it to Purgie. Purgie weaving his way first down, weaves down to the 3-yard line. The clock's going to keep running down 35 seconds, and they call in a timeout. Why, I don't know.
Move the chains.
Oh, yeah, first down, sorry.
Yeah.
First down. So Crusaders have no timeouts left. Clock starting, 34 and ticking. Sprockeye going to clock it there. I'm not sure. I might have done that. What do you think, Tone?
If you wanted a timeout, if you wanted the clock to stop, then
well, they didn't have a timeout left.
Right.
They did want the clock to stop, but you do lose it down here.
right.
So they've got the ball marked at the 3. Oh, wow. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line to get a tie and maybe take a lead on an extra point. Sprockeye talking to Coach Meek, who's keeping his composure on the sideline.
I'm guessing maybe he called 2 plays right there.
Could be, yep. Yeah, well, if you get tackled, you got to get back to the line and get moving.
Yeah.
Wide receiver right and left. It's going to be a handoff to Purgie. Flips back to Purgie, going wide. He's got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's electric. Tommy Purgie into the end zone. The electric O touchdown. And now we're looking for the Dave Mosty extra point. Hear what I said, Tony? The extra point, not the extra points, okay?
Yeah, well, they need 1, but
make or miss. This is the right decision, Tony.
They didn't kick last time. They ran it. So will he do the same thing?
No. He's definitely going to kick it.
Is he going to kick?
No timeouts.
Are they confident in his ability to kick?
24 seconds to go. Roush, who's had a stellar game. Busick on the hold. Snap down. Kick up. And it
Missed
is
it. No good.
no good. Was it tip, Tony? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think he just missed it. Okay.
Well, that makes Dan Vogel get home a little later tonight because we're probably going OT, baby. 24.7 seconds to go in the contest, and that's still the right call. Roush has made extra points during the course of the year. You don't go for two there, and I thought maybe it might have been touched by the defensive player. So 22-22, and if I'm River, I'm taking a knee and heading to overtime.
That really just comes down to how confident you are in your kicker. You can second guess that all day, But the answer lies right down there on that actually in the locker room before the game. I'm sure they decided.
Well, this is a classic. Can't get any better than this. 22-22. As it's gone back and forth, a 6-0 defensive struggle has turned into a 22-22 offensive explosion.
This is great.
One of the reasons is both teams have guys going both ways. I'd say Dennis has been the superstar for the River Pilots, and we got a host of them for the Crusaders. I got to say, I like what Roush and Bradley have done during the course of the game defensively. As Roush is going to tee it up here.
This is what makes champions right here. This is gut check time. Of course, they got I guess they're going to probably squib it and not risk
kick
and not risk a return.
And Sadler picks it up at 15, 20, 25, and he goes down. He did a good job protecting the ball. And if I'm River,
Stalder. You said Sadler again.
Okay, Stalder. Okay.
You're going. Someone's going to be waiting for you outside. Waiting outside in the parking lot for you.
Stalder. All right, so at the 25, way more bad things can happen than good. You take a knee and you go to overtime. Let's see what River decides to do. Crusaders have guys back near the 50. They're not going to let them get behind them if they decide to throw a bomb to Dennis. I guess you could hand off and you could try to see if you could bust one, but I'm taking a knee here.
I'm not taking a knee.
I'm taking a knee.
We're going to run the ball.
He goes down. He's throwing the bomb.
Oh, look at this.
Nobody there.
Nobody was there.
50, 45, Central's 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line. Miscommunication by the Crusaders. With 7.5 seconds to go.
What's the old? We did that once.
Busted coverage.
Well, they sent a player out like he was going to. Like it was a substitution, and he stayed. He didn't leave the game. He stayed in the field of play.
I'm going to spike it here, and they do with 7 seconds now down to 5.5.
Did you see that? They sent him out like he was leaving the game, but he didn't.
Okay.
So Central thought that he was an extra man, but they only had 10 men on the field. And the 11th was over there on the sideline.
Well, it's a big play. I don't think it's going to matter here. They may have a shot into the end zone, but that was a busted.
Yeah.
You cannot let somebody get that wide open with that amount of time left.
Yeah,
you got to put three.
If he wasn't so far away.
Last play of the game here, Tony. You got to put people into the end zone. They got Dennis with a possibility. They're going to throw it up to Dennis and see what he can do. And it's knocked down by Purgy as he comes across there.
Boy, he could have picked that off, Jimmy.
And he might have had a chance to run back 97 yards.
He did. He had a chance.
Well, that's incomplete.
All right.
Game regulation over, 22 apiece. We're going to take a much-needed timeout, Tony. Me and you have had it rough here with this game. 22-22. We'll be back for the exciting overtime finish after these Mario's timeouts.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's, authentic Italian food, carry-out or delivery.
This game is brought to you by Express Wash Touchless Car Wash on Sunset and Express Care Car Wash in Wintersville. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your schedule, you can be sure to get your vehicle clean at either of these two convenient locations. Car cleaning made easy. Express Wash and Express Care Car Wash is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at two great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Well, we're back 22-22. And we're not sure of the high school overtime rules. Tony.
Google says 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I just can't believe they're going to put 15 minutes on the clock. The officials are going to have to tell us what to do here. Are they going to start like in college from the 25? Or are they going to have to kick off? I don't think so. I don't think it's a 15 minutes, Tony, because the quarters are only 12 minutes.
That's what Google says.
Okay. Well, Google, I think this time could be wrong. Anyhow, the overtime is brought to you by Brad Pavlik at Barrel Ford and Toyota. 6-0 at halftime turned out to be 22-22. Extremely exciting second half as River went up 14-0. The Crusaders came back, took a 16-14 lead. River took a 22-16 lead. And the Crusaders tied it up with 20 seconds to go and missed the extra point, which would have sent them on to victory. So they're going to start from the 20-yard line. So you can take that Google 15 minutes, Tony, and you can shove it, baby. 20-yard line. Each team's going to start from the 20 to Dennis.
Okay.
20 bottled up big time at the 20. So I think each team's going to get one possession here. So Kosticki on the tackle, and 2nd and 10. From here, it would be 4-down territory. So no gain. Let's see if they put the ball up in the air, though, in the second half a bit. Let's see what Blue decides to do. He's back there by himself, so this looks like a passing situation. Blue back to pass. Looked for a little screen. He had him open, but he overthrew him. The wide receiver came out of the backfield, and that was number 13, Thompson. Flared out there into the flat. Could have probably picked up 5 or more yards on that, but blew an errant pass. And 3rd and 10. So again, I gotta think they're gonna put the ball up in the air here, Tony.
3rd and 10. Wow.
Let's check their alignment. They pretty much tell you what they're doing, right, most of the time. Back there.
Well, that's what they were doing, but now,
Got a penalty flag, illegal substitution. Yep, going to cost them 5. Now they're going to have to put it up in the air.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah,
illegal
illegal
back to
substitution.
the 25. So they were making personnel changes, and they broke the huddle, I believe, with an extra player.
Yeah, and then he ran off.
Yep. So we don't have a game clock going on. We do have a play clock. Got 25 seconds here on the penalty. So Blue back by himself in the backfield, looking to go long.
Roush.
And there's Roush, and he slams him down to the ground with a bear hug. Huge.
Superman Roush.
Now what do you do, Tony? There's not too many 4th and 22s. I'm going to call my timeout.
That's a 4th and 30. Well, yeah, 22.
Yeah, 22
yeah,
for
they don't
a
have
first
to score.
down, 30, 31 or 2 for the touchdown. We're going to take a quick timeout, Dan, and Mario's timeout, and be right back as River takes their timeout.
Furniture prices and in-store financing won't be beat. Sofas starting at $4.99, recliners starting at $2.89, sectionals starting at $9.99, complete bedroom suite starting at $6.99, complete dinette set starting at $2.89, carpet with padding and installation as low as $2.89 per square foot. Housers will absolutely not be undersold.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
Now we're back a little over 21 yards.
Again, they broke the huddle with more.
Another five yards. So instead of 4th and 21 and a half, it's going to be 4th and 26 and a half.
Yeah, again.
After the timeout, Tony, you break the huddle with 12 players again. So they're going to put it back between the 36 and 37.
So I'm throwing the ball to number 5, right?
If I'm the Crusaders, I'm defending the 10-yard line. Can't let him get to the 10. Blues back to throw. He's going to try to huff it up. And there's Huff, and he got him. Huff with a big stack. He got by Smith that time, and he's just taking this game over as Blue is down on the ground.
Superman.
So any kind of score for the Crusaders now. Let's hope Blue's okay because he's still on the ground in pain. Any kind of score for the Crusaders, who will start at the 20, will end the contest. And with Blue on the ground, we're going to take a timeout and be right back.
Oh, boy,
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. It's what precision cutting is all about. Visit M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville today.
There we go.
Now we're back. Blue got up onto the sideline. Looks like he's going to be okay. So the Crusaders
take
first
over.
and 10 at the 20. They could punch this in or potentially get into field goal range and kick a field goal. Contest over. And I look for them to try to power this, Tony. Herndon in the back here. They're going to run the ball. Snap to Herndon going left, and he's hit at the 20. Spins forward, gets through to the 15. He broke out of a tackle at the line of scrimmage, picked up almost 9, Tony.
Wow, I thought he was down.
Yes.
He exploded right there at the end. I thought then when he did, I thought maybe he popped through.
Yeah, 2nd and 1 as Herndon is hurt, is shaken up. He may have to come out of the game, holding his arm.
All right,
Central's going to call timeout. The officials have an official timeout with injury, so Herndon does have to come out of the game.
He wants he looks like that arm is may have
and now Central's going to talk about it, and they're going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it here right now. So again, the winner of this game tonight, Crusaders knocking at the door will play Miller, Corning Miller. If it is Central, it will be here next Saturday at 7 o'clock at Reno Succoch Field. If it would be River, it would be at Miller, and the winner of that game would move on to play most likely Danville, the number 1 seed, who has a matchup at home against Portsmouth Notre Dame. On the other side of the Central bracket, Region 27, Division 7, Beaver Eastern, the number 2 seed, is hosting South Gallia next Friday, and Conotton Valley will be hosting Trimble, the number 6 seed. Kind of honored tonight, Tony, to be calling the only game in the state. I don't know if that's ever happened before on a day on any particular day. Every other playoff game was yesterday, so this is the only game in town. Herndon's going to stay on the sideline, as you're going to have in the backfield Busick taking his place with Purgie. So look for Sprockeye to hand to Purgie here to get this first down or more. Sprockeye to Purgie, wiggles his way, 10, first down, 9, down to the 5 almost as he falls forward.
Okay.
So a first down.
They were trying to get that ball out.
So Central in 4-down territory, Herndon back in. So you got, I'm running the ball till I score or I go over and downs. You got 4 shots to get 5 yards, man.
Yep, you got nothing to lose. You just, I'm keeping it on the ground.
I'm snapping to whoever takes it, and I'm running with them. It's it's going to be Purgie. They're going to snap to Purgie, and he's going to run. There's Purgie. He's running. 5, breaks the tackle, down to the 3, down to the 2-yard line almost. He was hit at the 5, Tony. He knew it was coming to him.
Number 15, Bo Carlton.
He broke a tackle and got it down. I'm going to call it just inside the 3 or just outside the 2.
They really like that quick hitter with the fullback in this situation. That's how they scored the first touchdown.
They are going to snap it to Herndon, and he's going to run. There's no handoffs down here, baby.
I'm with you.
There's Herndon. He's going left, falls forward to the 1-yard line.
Number 68, Cooper Roberts. He's a freshman, 5'11", 220. Made the stop, big stop there.
Going to mark it outside the 1, maybe at the just inside the 2.
We got 2 plays.
2 plays to get less than 2 yards.
The River Pilots.
Playoff berth on the line, Tony.
Or backs up against the wall. This is truly backs up against the wall.
Sprockeye under center. This time he is handing off. Herndon lead blocker for Purgie. No give to Herndon. Breaks out. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! It's electric.
It's electric.
The Crusaders get a touchdown with Herndon breaking tackle. Ball game over. Eric Meek is hugging Camden Bradley. Got a couple guys hurt. Let's hope they're okay for the River Pilots.
They're down. I think they're just upset. They're okay. They're just upset. Game over.
Crusader faithful excited. So 28-22. Central will say we had them all the way, Tony. We'll be back with an exciting wrap-up here with the Apollo Cleaning post-game right after these Mario timeouts.
Christie Car Rental and Auto Detailing, located on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, can offer you car rentals and auto detailing. Have you been in an accident, have a business trip, or just need a vacation? We have all sizes of cars to get you safely back on the road and to your destination. Is your car filled with French fries or Cheerios from hauling the kids around? Is the salt and dirt from the winter weather driving you crazy? We are here to help you get your car looking like new with our auto detailing. You choose your detailing package. We offer wash, wax, steam, clean, and buff. You can also get a gift certificate for detailing. Stop in or call us today, 740-283-2277. That's 740-283-CARS.
Well, we're back. The Crusaders victorious here, 28-22, with a Herndon 2-yard run in overtime. Electric, classical contest. Crusaders down 6-0 at the half. trailed as much as by 8, 14-6, battled back, took a lead. River came back to tie up the score. River took a lead late in the game. The Crusaders scored really late in the contest with 20-some seconds to go, 26 seconds to go, and a missed extra point sent us to overtime. And Roush was a beast with some bodacious hits in overtime, Tony, to keep River off the scoreboard. And the Crusaders just plugged away, and Herndon with a 2-yard plunge puts the Crusaders into the quarterfinals and another home game next Saturday here at Reno-Succoch Field. How about, Tony, the Patty Owen Pub? I got to know who you're going to pick. The Patty Owen Pub player of the game.
Superman, Peyton Rouse. Big players make plays in big moments, and he came through with in a giant way. Yeah, that's my pick. Peyton Rouse, Superman 72.
Well, for Dan Vogel and Tony Lully, this is Jim DiCarlo telling you the Crusaders in overtime, victorious tonight, 28-22, and they're going to host Miller High School next Saturday evening in the quarterfinals. Congratulations to the Crusaders. Hard-fought contest with the River Pilots. Tony, you got to tip your hat to them. They played their hearts out.
They kept us in the game the whole time and really enjoyed this. What was just a great high school football game. Down to the wire. There was setbacks. You know, Steubenville, in those 3 penalties in that long drive, it was the easy time to say, you know what? Oh, woe is me. My feelings are hurt. The referees are against us. The world's against us. We're just going to take our ball and go home. But no, they sucked it up. Went down the field and got her done, Jimmy.
Well, if you weren't here, we're glad you were with us on OVSO. We'll be back next Saturday for the Crusaders. We'll be back also next Friday for Steubenville Big Red. Hope to have another playoff game for you on Friday night, audio only. So again, for Tony Lully and Dan Vogel, this is Jim DiCarlo. Final score, Steubenville Catholic Central 28, the River Pilots 22. Good night, everyone.